only media that have been consistent speaking against the bad government and for the purpose for reformers. Niger what yo? No more bad government. Niger what? No more bad government. Niger what? No more bad government. The only media that have been speaking. No more bad government. The voice of the voiceless. No more bad government. No more bad for the poor. No more bad government. Niger what? No more bad government. Niger what be here? No more bad government. No more bad government. No more bad government. In Nigeria. No more bad government. No more bad government. No more bad government. The only media. No more bad government. The number one media in Nigeria. No more bad government. That have been speaking against government. No more bad government. Niger what? No more bad government. Niger what you? The voice of the voiceless. The voice of the voiceless. Voice for the voiceless. Voice for the voiceless. Niger what? Voice for the voiceless. Niger watch media. The only media that have been speaking against bad government. Being consistency since 1944.
Voice for the voiceless.
Voice for the voiceless.
Umuwame. Voice for the voiceless.
Umuwame.
Voice for the voiceless. Voice for the voiceless. Voice for the voiceless. Voice for the voiceless.
Voice for the voiceless.
Voice for the voiceless.
Niger watch you. We have been seeing all you guys have been doing, and we recommending to everyone in Nigeria, saying that you guys are the number one. Niger watch you.
Generation to think in the way that our generation and the ones before us thought, which is just do well. Once you do well, then the country is doing well.
Yeah.
No. Look, you judge whether a country, a people are doing well by the number of them that are doing well.
By the number of them.
By the number of them that are doing well. The fact that we have some 20% of Africans who are living the quality of life of contemporaries in any other of the countries of the world does not mean what Africa is doing well. Because we have shiny lights in, that's when we have the lights, but because we have, nice looking estates like the one where we're speaking from today, does not mean that that's the story. So a continent that's estimated to be the one that would have more than 80% of the remaining poor people in the world by 2030. 80% cannot simply be celebrating that a few of our children are stars. We need all children to be stars.
And that leads me to the next question. Do you think that the suffering of Africa is deliberately architected to be so by the Western world?
I like when people ask this question because it gives me the opportunity to say you don't know what is doing you.
Declassified podcast is now streaming.
There are only two real potential presidential candidates. Every other one is just a pretender. Yes, it's Atiku and Peter Obi. We all know it, right? Every other person, whether you talk of Amechi, you talk of who else has been talking themselves up, they're just joking. They're just positioning themselves, to get the bigger share of whatever pie might be baked at the end of this process. But they know themselves that they don't have a base. Peter Obi or Atiku. If ADC gets it right, And I will make no, I'm not shy of speaking my truth, to the public. Not because I support one person, but because I think that Nigeria can only stand to gain if we have robust contest. And the only thing that will give us a robust contest today, in my opinion, I could be wrong, is a Peter Obi ticket backed by somebody from the north.
So Peter Obi as who's going to be the front? Who's going to be the presidential?
I would say Peter Obi with a Kwakwanso.
Okay. No, but you just said Atiku, Peter Obi.
No, I'm saying that those are the two credible presidential tickets.
Okay.
So if the ADC, for example, decides that Atiku has won their primaries, and Peter Obi for some reason accepts to serve as a vice on that ticket, I think they will fail.
Please, Nigerians, help me to tag IG of police. Help me to tag Nigerian police. Inspector General of Police, Mr. Tunji Disu, what in hell and what exactly is going on in this video? What is going on in this country, Nigeria? Say Nigeria don't reach the level where police officers, they publicly kill and execute citizens in broad daylight? What exactly is going on in this video? What will be this thing where they circulate on social media? That is, a young man was arrested by police officers somewhere in Delta State. They handcuff and sit down for ground. The man, they talk, they confess, say, I go carry you, officer, I don't know anything, I go carry you, go Sapele, I go carry you, go Sapele. Officer of Nigerian police cock gun for broad daylight, shoot citizen before they looking of every other person, including other police officers. Jesus Christ of Nazareth. Inspector General of Police, Tunji Disu, make una help us to tag Nigerian police. What is the offense of the person? The country where they reintegrate repentant terrorists, a person was arrested. That is Nigeria police, not they carry people go court again. It don't reach the level where they kill people for broad daylight, everybody go they watch. Jesus Christ of Nazareth. What exactly is in this video? Did they just kill somebody before they looking of every person? Oh my God. Jesus Christ of Nazareth. That is Nigerian police. They said the officer is whether Usman Nuhu. IG of police, Tunji Disu, Nigerian police, we need answers. We need answers. So this one not be to say they just arrest the person. What exactly is going on in Nigeria? What is the problem with the police, law enforcement, with citizens of this country? If the person commit offense, they know they carry people go court again. Police officer cock gun kill citizens in the looking of every person for broad daylight. Oh, Jesus Christ. Nigerians, help me to tag IG of police. Help me. Is this video real? That is the kill person as everybody they watch like this. For Koro Koro Eye for 2026 Nigeria. Nigerian police, IG of police. What is going on? What thing they happen for this country? What exactly is the crime of to be a Nigerian? Why be a person no fit rest for this country? Why is it from one problem to the other? One day it is one calamity. What exactly is the reason why be say law enforcement was supposed to protect citizens have become predators over the citizens? IG of police, we need answers. Mr. Tunji Diso, we no go. We need answers. So police kill person for broad daylight.
Wow. All right, guys. Thanks for the time with us. It's good to be back here again. That particular video, I know if you post them here, is a shocking video, but I put it on my status. Those of you that have my direct number, is there. How they execute that young boy on a broad daylight is shocking. It's very, very shocking. I couldn't believe my eyes. The boy was begging. A delivery was sent to him that he's not even aware of. The guy want to shoot him, the gun hook. He removed the cartridge and everything, refixed him. The guy take his time to exchange his cartridge, everything. Then he execute him. On a broad daylight. My people, a lot is going on right now in Nigeria. It's a very lawless country right now where anything can happen. Very sad. They say they don't catch some of the police officers, while one particular one on the run. It's crazy. Really, really crazy. But we'll continue to do our part, showcase what is happening in our country. But Nigeria is not, it's not encouraging to be in this country. Let's be honest. Then you will still see somebody today. So we go to say, now Tinubu in want me continue for 2027. These things will be surprising you. Or they will justify this killing as they're not fed the key before. Beg. They're not the key for UK. They're the key for UK, they're the key for America, they're the key for Europe. This is their justification. Justifying Satanism. I wonder what the family of that young boy will be going through now. I believe many of you have seen that video. If not, I might put it on the group. It's just that I never wanted to put it on the group, not to trigger people's feelings. How the tear executor is shocking. Really, really shocking. I appreciate you all, my people. Thanks for your time with us. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening to you all. It's good to be back here again. You know, to be honest, God, running Nigeria broadcast not too easy, or talking about what is happening in Nigeria. It's not easy. So people might just look us from distance thinking that, oh, it's not easy to run. Do you know that 99.9% of the news in Nigeria is negative? 99.9% of the daily news in Nigeria is negative. It's crazy. It's really, really crazy. I appreciate you all. Mother of all, Mommy Diaspora, good evening to you, Mommy. Thanks for that you do. Thanks for always being there for us every day. I appreciate you always. Thank you, Abu Azi. I appreciate you. Thanks for always being there. I appreciate you, Mother Peggy Modi, Mother Eugenia, Stephanie Oje, Michael Ganemaro, Mother Stella Masevedo, Mr. Johnson Emmanuel, Mike Akiombare, Adewale Babayale. Thank you, my people. Oluwatosi, I can see you right there as well. Thank you, Sesmo, I can see you. Okay, yes, I'll put it on the group. Yeah. Immediately I finish this now, I'll just put it on the group. If you guys want me to put it there. You know, Shay, thank you very much. I appreciate you. Thank you, everyone right there. Please help us to press on the like, help us to share. Mother Rita, we can see you as well. I appreciate you all. But meanwhile, I have one last video to play. For those of you that want to join the panel, this is the best time for you to come in and let's do this together. And also, for those of you that want to call in, this is the best time for you to start calling after this video.
Make una take am easy before una go get blood pressure on top of Peter Obi matter. Tinubu and Affliction Progressive Congress of Nigeria. Make una take am easy. You may look strong and healthy at 21, Tinubu, but BP is real. Make una take am easy. Pele o. Wherever yo. Make una no go get BP on top the poor man case. Where just the waka they doing on campaign, they doing thing. You say focus on selling on a bad market and bad commodity where una get for hand. Where they cause this entry for the full country. Make una focus on that one. All of this persecution of one man fighting one man. Today, APC is more interested in ADC primaries more than even ADC people. Because Ori Buruku Lenshe, Oshi Lenshe, all the energy and effort when they used to fight this one man, Peter Obi, if you put that effort to fight insecurity, maybe Tinubu you'll be able to rescue and help the people where they carry for GUO moto. You go be able to help people for Benue and Kwara State. Make una leave this Oshi for how long? Unfortunately, the Obi when they persecute, they use all your might to fight. So Obi is the person where Tinubu can only dream and aspire to become but can never be. For where? The difference is clear now from where to where. It can only be your wish because the man, the more you fight him, the more God will prove to you that the place where he won't make it go to help this country, he will get there because Ori Buruku Lenshi. This persecution, why waste all of this effort? Nigerians, when they put Peter Obi for prayers because if the man they come out to come talk him, make people they talk him. The kind of persecution that man they face face for this country. Do you know that on Saturday, when they go this opposition summit for Ibadan, Obi was supposed to be in Obafemi Awolowo University in Ile-Ife. A program was organized by this guy, somebody Ogunlade. They invited people at the die minute because Obi, they go there, they cancel the case. When Obi tweet and talk about that thing, I say, no, make I leave him. Until when even Sheon Onigbin, the head of budget, come out, can't respond as to how he was aware of all the planning and everything. It no matter the resources, the person will organize them also na Yoruba guy, but it does not matter the resources and everything where they spend. As far as Peter Obi they invited, make it no come there, they go cancel them. And this is not the first time this particular incident they happen. Within the past how many months? More than 10, including even University of Nigeria and Suka, the school where Obi himself went to. They had a memorial lecture where he's supposed to go there. Before you know, they'll begin to put pressure from Abuja, ensure that make it no go there. Ori buruku lenshi. All this while where they see Obi, they go only maybe some private school of nursing. Not be because no one go for other ones. So government will not allow even a private individual. Other people go there to support those institutions if they want to, but must it be Peter Obi case because for their mind make it no go get popularity. Obi wanted to visit Plateau State when these killings happened to go to the communities to condole with the victims. They say no, they cannot guarantee his security. But the Ori Buruku when they do the so-called city boy master strategies, he go there, he know fit enter the city. He end for airport. The thing where you know fit do, you will not allow other people to do. You are fighting one man. Oshilenshe now. Ori Buruku Lenshe. All this fighting of the man, fighting his personal businesses where the man form. Set up before he entered into government. You want to frustrate him. How many of you can show businesses you set up before coming into power? When are these political merchants where your only way to earn money and to get resources is to steal from the people? So the one where they do in own, get his own business legitimately, you want to frustrate him, shame on you. All of this, even to share computer for Chibok school, government refuse, rejects, make principal, make them no collect. At the end, they were looking for people to beg how they go give computers to students. Why? Why? Because of one person. The real question when we are supposed to be asked, you are not asking it. Why is it that they know they invite on a master strategist to go to such intellectual gatherings to give speeches? Should be for other countries, you go see they go invite president, prime minister, say this class of students are graduating, come and inspire them, come and do this. Why they know they invite on a master strategist, make it go there, go talk? Because if he didn't, they didn't. If he didn't, they didn't. Make I tell you. But unfortunately, no matter how you fight the Peter Obi, you can call him many names, but you cannot call Peter Obi a criminal. You know fit call and thief. You cannot call Peter Obi a drug lord. You cannot. We know they start nonsense now. For where you know fit. Ori buruku lenshi. Nigerians make una put Peter Obi for una prayers. Because the kind of persecution that the man is facing and going through, even ordinary to meet with young people and talk na problem. When I go allow people spend money and then you begin to put pressure from Abuja, they say they cannot do this, they must not approve it, they cannot. Make una invite carry una master strategy, make it go talk now. Share the ban to go talk. Go and talk. You can snatch it, grab it and run with it, but you cannot snatch the love of the people. You cannot snatch the support of the people. If you didn't, they didn't. You don't snatch the power, then you lose the people. Shame on all of una. Ori buruku lenshe, oshi lenshe. Make una allow the man to do it on. Focus on your bad market to sell and with una township or losho. And at the end, let Nigeria end this reign of terror and electoral and political banditry from our lives. May God bless Nigeria. My name is Peter for Nigeria.
All right, guys. That's it. That's all I have for you guys today. Thank you very much for your time, for listening to all our presentation. It's very, very sad. The video have been posted on the group. For those of you that belong to Naija Watch group, is right there. That was very, very shocking. I was shocked when I saw that video this evening. I was like, wow, how some police officer can be intoxicated by the weapon given to them, how they use it to brutalize fellow Nigerians. It's just that we take everything easily in this country. That's the problem that we have. You see now that boy that was just, killed just like that. You see how people will move on, how people will just move on. Please, no calling right now, please. How people will just move on, thinking, after all, it's not my family, Okay, you said thanks for sending it. Okay, you seen it. Okay, thank you, Suspon. Yeah, that's fine. That's the situation we find ourselves. And this is the reason why you see we all are saying that Tinubu must go in 2027. This is not about hatred. I don't see why any citizen will hate a leader anyway. Yes, you don't have to love or hate your leader. Your duty is to call them out to do the right thing. Right? It's very unfortunate to see that this is where we find ourselves. Now, the only person that we have that can as well do better than those people that have already been in power is Peter Obi, but they are saying they don't want him. It's shocking to see at this moment, you still see those tribal bigots that we say, oh, now Tinubu na they want for a reason I don't know. To be honest, I was expecting Tinubu to do well. Because they said Tinubu built Lagos. I was really, they say is a what they call a strategy of what? I was actually expecting him to do well. I didn't vote for him. I never wished for him. I never wished to have a president like him. But immediately he ring himself into power. I was expecting something else. Okay. Maybe waiting happen for Burkina Faso now one see so. I don't know, say the same thing I was expecting for Buhari as well. So all of them, they messed up. Based on Buhari's past record, I was actually hoping, okay, Buhari will do better and all that, blah, blah, blah. Not knowing that they will never allow these people, you know, to be. They will never do, they'll not allow us to live the life that we wish to live. It's very, very crazy. These guys are so greedy, selfish, wicked, satanic. They don't have human feelings. They do whatever they want to do. Till now, since that boy was, they executed that boy this evening, till now, everywhere is still quiet. Nobody will talk about it. And this is why you see our government are taking advantage of us all the time. Do you know why? Because they know we are not united. They already know we are not united. It's not right. When are we going to talk? Or are we also going to allow whatever that will happen, God forbid, the 2027 to slide? Like we blame Peter Obi in the past election. Peter Obi not tell us, make we engage the streets. Even though I'm seeing that the 2027, it will be difficult for this man to survive it. But still, Nigerians cannot really be trusted. I'm sorry to say. When they go left, the rest of them will be going right. This is crazy. The rate of crimes, killings, corruption, everything that is going on in Nigeria. Sometimes you ask yourself, why? Just imagine Tinubu to do another 4 years again to make it 8 years. We are all finished. Are you even aware how expensive things are right now in Nigeria? My people, things are extremely expensive. To survive Nigeria right now, I'm even asking myself, how do people earning 100,000 or 200,000, how are they surviving? You will pay rent, you will eat. Maybe you also have children. You have 1 or 2 child or children. Now be say, Now I'm beginning to see why a lot of crimes, even though we know we criticize this thing and it cannot be justified. But what about someone who wake up and this person doesn't have hope of surviving or eating 1 square meal today? You will see crime, obviously. The women selling their body, what do you expect? Married women now are selling their body to feed their husband and children. Before you ask, I wait to do the man is useless. The man, he no day, hope not day to eat. If they eat today, there's no hope to eat tomorrow. And to be honest, this is the reason why I expected them, to speak out. To be honest, this is the reason why I expected Nigerians to occupy the streets. But even till now, nobody is occupying the streets. Oh, I don't understand. Do we have to wait till 2027, for example, before we occupy the streets? Let's assume that is what Nigerians are waiting for. Why? Why do we have to wait till 2027? Even the 2027, there's no guarantee. Why can't we occupy the street today with what is affecting us? It's crazy, bro. It's crazy. Nothing is working in this country currently, and I'm not sure how we are going to survive this. To be honest, I'm not sure. If Tinubu, with the structure that they have put in place now, win 2027, my people, we're in big trouble. We're in big trouble. Tinubu spent another 4 years again for Nigeria. Hey God, it will be as it gets. No, nothing for this country. Nothing is working. After they speak so, no light for Nigeria. No security. Nothing at all is working. Then you now allow this man to do another 4 years. For the people calling this man, to come back or to continue in 2027, I wish I have 1 or 2 persons that can join our platform to tell us why. To do what? You've seen his first 3.5 years. This man could not do anything. Why are you calling him to continue in 2027? What are you going to use to campaign? It's a question. We do not want a campaign. Say Tinubu deserve to come back in 2027. Renew hope. Renew hopelessness. To be honest, since I was born, I never seen this kind of thing before. Let's be honest. I never seen it before. I never seen Nigeria worse like this before. I never seen it. This is unbearable. This is unbearable. We cannot fold our arms and pretend that everything is fine. My people, nothing is fine. Nothing is fine. Nothing is fine in this country. Even being in Nigeria, me myself, sometimes, if not because of 1 or 2 things that occupy us here, to be honest, this is the people normally not supposed to visit Nigeria at all for a very, very long time. You just say, I beg, till these people come home for power and not will visit Nigeria. I'm telling you, there's no need to visit Nigeria. It doesn't want it. It doesn't want it. I appreciate every one of you right there. Thanks for your time. I'd like us to quickly go on this break. Mother Rita, I can see you already on the backstage. Thank you very much. Let me quickly go on this break.
Whichever way, by all means necessary, you must have electricity. And you will not pay for estimated bill anymore. A promise made will be a promise kept. Whichever way, and I come back, by all means necessary, don't vote for me. You must have electricity. That's the truth. And you will not pay for estimated anymore. A promise will be a promise. But he said, if I don't keep the promise, by all means, and I come back for second time, don't vote for me. You will not pay for estimated bill anymore. Now now GBT, now Ojoro, now deceit, now mago, now lie, truth, no day, their mouth, listen again. If I don't keep the promise and I come back for second time, waiting, you say, make we do, don't vote for me again, don't vote for me again, don't vote for me, good, that is the truth. By all means necessary, you must have electricity. If I don't keep the promise and I come back for second time, don't vote for me. If I don't keep the promise and I come back for second time.
Because I don't know, my network is failing. Can anybody hear me?
They hear you now.
Can you guys? Okay, thank you. The intro that I played, he plays so I don't even know.
Is it the song of
yes?
Yeah, we heard it. We all heard it.
Okay, good. Thank you. Not everywhere, the whole screen was blank here. Okay, thank you very much, my people. Yes, this is where we find ourselves. We have to continue to speak. We are doing our part already. To be honest, Nigerians in diaspora are doing more than Nigerians back home. Let's be honest. But like some of us normally say, we should be patient with them. They will do something, they will talk, they will do, okay, let's be patient. But to me, at the moment, I'm not too sure what will make these people ever react. Like the boy with the massacre today, with the key today, is enough for people to react. But unfortunately, nothing. So I don't know. I appreciate every one of you, my people. Thanks for your time with us. I'd like us to quickly take this announcement here. Abu Azi, please, if you are there, quickly take this. We got a support today from someone, 25,000 naira from is it Eziegu, from Eziegu family. That's what he sent to me on WhatsApp. Eziegu family. You know, I hope I pronounced that right. Although the 25,000 naira that you said, I did not. There's no name on it, but thank God that you sent me that message. You know, that is from Eziegu family. So I really want to appreciate you, Eziegu family. God bless you. We are very, very grateful for being part of this contribution. And God bless you. All right, I want to thank every one of you right there. Please press on the like, help us to share. Press on the dollar sign if you can. Encourage what we do here. The super chat is just right there. You know, everybody jump in it. Encourage what we do. Madabella, Naomi, and the building. Thank you very much, man. Good evening to you. It's been a while. It's good to hear from you. Gabriel, thank you very much. Good evening to you. Good to hear from you as well. Divine Cross with us as well. Adewale, thank you. Madam Emma, I can see you as well. Thank you. Okay, let's start talking. Our panelists, we're on a day. Although Madam Rita already joined us, I'll allow her to speak to us. If anybody joined us before she finished, then we continue from there. And God will bless you, my people. We appreciate you all. Let's talk on this. Madam Rita, thank you very much for coming in. I appreciate you. Please talk to us, man.
Mr. Elvis, good afternoon. I don't know. I was here for a while, but I kind of left and I came back. And I guess you've played some things I didn't want. But however, I think it's basically the state of the nation. I think the question you were asking
Exactly.
Was, you know, what exactly will this guy come and do second time? You just don't understand why people want to support. Okay, I'm so sorry. My lovely mommy, I love you, mama. Mommy Lame, I love you, mommy. I just, sorry for my manners. Yes, greetings to mommy. And there's nobody in the panel. Hallelujah. It's just me. Okay, greetings to everybody in the comment section. You wonder why I'm laughing. I'm happy because it's just me. Divine Cross, Adewale Seriki, Emma 2025, Bella Laomi, and Gabriel Tinkan. I guess so. Peggy Modi, Divine Cross, Olarewaju, Adeoso. Who else again? I know Princess Angela was there, and I know Johnson Emmanuel also say hi. Abu Azi, greetings to everybody out there. I think I'm going to stop here by this time. I can't call everybody's name, but good afternoon, everybody, and happy Tuesday, everyone. Mr. Elvis, I was just watching the video you sent on the WhatsApp group. Oh my God. Oh my God. Oh my God. When I keep talking about trauma, you guys think I'm just talking. Every single day. Every single
So, Mandarita, before I posted the video, you never first see him, right?
I haven't seen it.
Wow. Don't be smart, you know.
Like,
shocking.
You see, this is what I talk about when I talk about every single day we experience some sort of trauma or the other. We saw how a mother was crying, holding her son who was taken down by Fulani terrorists in Jos. Wasn't that last month? And then the next day, we saw some videos of some people who were slaughtered and they were buried. And then was it not yesterday? Was it yesterday or 2 days ago? I don't know. You saw something of that nature, how somebody was taken out. And then now we're looking at this in broad daylight. Broad daylight. When Nnamdi Kanu said Nigeria is a zoo, people thought that he was insulting them. And, my precious Nigeria, how can you say Nigeria is a zoo? You can't see that. Where are we now? Even the zoo is even more organized. What exactly are we doing? Everybody is just doing whatever they like, and nobody is questioned. And even if they are, it's done behind closed doors, and people commit murder and they are released without any question. So what's happening? Somebody who's people who are supporting the man from Bodilon, they will tell you, is it the man from Bodilon that told them to strike that young man? Is it the man from Bodilon that told them to kidnap somebody? Is it the man from Bodilon that told them to pull the trigger? Some foolish person would use that as a yardstick to place an argument, just to argue foolishly. In fact, I would call that Boala tactics. That's what I would call it. Mr. Elvis, I just feel traumatized. A young man who was begging that he was going to confess. And without
he
question,
was begging.
No judgment, no judge, no court of law. After all, they said every
Margarita, you see how long it take that police officer to come to the gun? The gun was hooked.
He took a single bullet.
He did everything possible to make the gun work. Shocking.
Mr. Elvis, my heart is heavy. I don't know what to say, because this is heavy. This is another form of trauma that you and I, some people don't know that what you see every day is trauma. It's trauma to your brain. That's why I said, imagine somebody a child who grew up in Jos, Northern Kaduna, Zamfara, Gombe, Potiskum, Adamawa, Sokoto, Benue. A child who grew up, only what they hear is boom, kaka kaka kaka, boom, kaka kaka kaka. What sort of an adult do you think that child would be? Me and you watching, we are not there live, we're not there physically. Mr. Elvis, I don't know how you do it, but every day, I know you're exposed to a lot of traumatizing videos. I don't know how you declutter those kinds of image. And I know it's just the spirit of the Holy Spirit that is just leading you, because we need to declutter. And it's only the Holy Spirit that can do it. Because they said the eyes are the windows to the soul. So you've seen these images. You've seen people suffering. You've seen people being murdered, slaughtered like chickens and goats. Your eyes is looking at it. Do you know what it's doing to your soul? You probably don't even know until something triggers you. It just takes a little trigger. You might not know how traumatized you are. Something will just trigger it. And people will wonder, what is wrong with this guy? What's wrong with Nigerians? Why are they always uptight? Why are they always angry? Why are they always tense? Why are they always behaving like they don't have no feelings? Why are they always behaving like, okay, somebody died, so it's not a big deal? It's trauma. It's trauma that has locked something within you. Your sense of humanity is being sucked in gradually. And we see, there was a time that, the Chibok girls happened. There was an uproar. People that were that didn't even know them, that were from a different geographical location, were crying, weeping. Some even were praying. They were feeling for those girls. They had feelings like, oh my goodness, they can't imagine their precious princess daughter or their sister being captured by those animals. People felt it. People felt the pain, even for the pain for the parents. A lot of parents were crying. Even Patient Jonathan, she came out and said, there's God, there's God. People even made a joke off of it, and then she removed her glasses and was crying. There was some sort of feeling that, I don't know what year was that. It's not 20, is it 2013? Or when was Jonathan? It's been a long time. You see, as you get older, you don't even know. It's about more than 16 years now that has passed. Now that Jonathan was governor, that was president. It's past. It's over 60, yeah. So that's how we get older every day. We don't even know how long. You see the time frame. The Chibok girls are now. People had feelings. Everybody was speaking. But where are we today in Nigeria? We saw a mother who was holding her son and telling him to wake up. That day passed. Whether you felt something or not, you saw a lot of coffins, people being buried in Benue, in Jos, Boko, just name it. You probably didn't have feelings. Now we see this image now. Police officer hold the gun and just broad daylight, select, even if the gun jammed, he saw his colleague gave him a single bullet because he knows that would do the job. And he took him down. No feeling. You see, we're a damaged country. No feeling. People get kidnapped per second. No feeling. President's wife, not they come out. Governor wife, not they come out. As in the feelings of a mother, at least. Local government chairman, not even they come out, not to talk of your wife. Even your traditional ruler, they know they come out. Nobody will come out. We are damaged psychologically. No feeling, no sympathy, no thought. The next thing is that, what's next? There's a big problem here. It's not just about politics. Our psyche is messed up. Our psyche is messed up, as in badly messed up. And that's why, Mr. Elvis, you bring that question about, you don't understand why people are giving you reasons why Bola Ahmed Tinubu should be voted again for second term. Because everything is just being decimated.
No, but they are not giving any reason now.
Mr. Elvis, you know why you can't, for you, there's some sort of normalcy. You can identify, you can differentiate between good and evil. You can differentiate between a system that is working and just not working.
But these tribal people, they don't care. They don't know this thing.
That is the damage I'm talking about. That is, everything is relative, Mr. Elvis. Everything is connected. That is the mental damage I keep talking about. No feeling.
But Margarita, I think I disagree. It's not mental damage. It's a deliberate thing.
It is.
These guys know what they are doing.
Okay, let me simplify it. What is abnormal is not normal. What is abnormal is now a normal thing. Then you that is speaking about this thing you guys are doing is not normal. You will not look like the person that is sick. It's the way Peter Obi described that the patients have taken over the asylum. That is where we are at right now. So these people like Daniel Bola and the rest, they are consciously aware. They don't care. They have no feeling. Their own is, I want to enrich myself and my family. If you like, insult me from now till thy kingdom come. I don't give a rat's behind. I don't care. Do you think it's somebody who is normal that thinks like that? That person is not normal. You are accepting abnormality as normal. Regardless of even if you and I are shouting and saying, no, that thing is bad.
The people that, what about the people that is collecting money from this satanic government now for a reason? Do we call that abnormal? They know what they are doing.
Mr. Elvis. Let me break it down. It's
they know what they are doing now. It's a deliberate act.
Mr. Elvis, the reason why they still see it as this abnormality, this anomaly as normal is because it hasn't affected them directly. So there's nothing you wanna see. They are chopping from the system. Everything is peaches and cream. Everything is making jollof rice in their stomach. They are enjoying it. Whether you're talking about the woman crying over the corpse of her child, or you're seeing that there's no electricity, or you see that people cannot feed, or you see the young boy being taken down because he has dreadlocks, or a police officer just take a life of a guy, no justice, no nothing. It is number one, the police officer is not their brother, it's not their cousin, it's not their sister. The one that is being taken down, that was being shot, is not their brother, it's not their cousin, it's not anything. It's not their wife, it's not their brother. They don't care. They have money to buy solar power. They have money to buy generator. Even if the fuel is 5,000 naira per liter, they will be able to pay for it. Their children, most likely, and their wife don't live in Nigeria. They are benefiting from all the simple, basic necessity for a human being to live. They are enjoying it. So when you are not, Daniel Bola's family is in London now. They live in the UK now. They don't live in Nigeria. So what are we talking about?
That's what they do now. Almost
what are you really talking about?
It's crazy. Now,
in the midst of abnormality, they have swallowed it, digested it. It's gone through their veins. It's gone through their whole entire body system, their organs. They have immersed themselves. They are being soaked in that abnormality, and they don't give a rat's behind. They don't give a damn about who's taking down or who is taking up, as long as their pot is filled. So when you now come in, or Peter Obi comes in and start talking about production, and start and trying to elucidate how our resources can benefit us, to tell us that we are not as limited as we think, to educate young people that, you know what, you can do way better than anybody, even in Harvard. You can do way better than Mark Zuckerberg that created Facebook or whatever. You can do better. When they see somebody talking like that, even the people on the receiving end, they look at like, what did they do this guy? What is this guy saying? Because they're so used to that abnormality that anybody making sense now, you look like an alien. Then the ones who knows he's saying the truth, because they are benefiting, they want to trample upon Peter Obi or you, Mr. Elvis, if you're saying something that is right, because they are more populated. So the people who don't even know what to do, tendency to hear the loudest voice is high compared to your one tiny Chihuahua voice. That's where we see our problem is a hybrid complex problem. I cannot use one word to as an adjective to describe the state of Nigeria. It's a hybrid, complex, undefined problem. However, we can pick one issue after the other to break it down. It's not one holistic word. First of all, we have to think of the psyche. When the psyche of the people has now set back to default settings of sense, then they will know that this man from Bodilon is not worthy to be there. Then they will know that nobody can steal their votes. Then they will know that the likes of MC Oluomo cannot now say Mama Chukudi, because even the ones that are not even from the southeast will stop MC Oluomo to say, how dare you say it? In Germany today, those of you who live in Germany, you all know what happened, the Second World War, right? In the 40s with Adolf Hitler. There are places in Germany you dare not even mention his name anymore, or use the word Third Reich. How? Because those things have been banned. You can't do it. There's some country, like Singapore. They say you can chewing gum is not allowed, even in public. You can't do it. These things have been set. Even if somebody is doing it, a citizen that is not related to, we drag you and say, what are you doing? We have not gotten to that mindset yet. We never reach there. If we start from there, Nigeria will change. You don't need anybody to tell you who to vote for. You don't need anybody to tell you who to vote for. You don't need it. But the problem in Nigeria today is the mindset. It has been damaged. Somebody told me today and said it will take about 65 years for Nigeria to change, because what he's seeing, everybody is for themselves. He said, if the psyche of the country change, right, the mindset, and the people know what they want, and the people are serious, within 6 years, Nigeria can change. People are comfortable. I mean, we're all on social media now. You see one woman crying in one state, the next day or that same day, you see one governor. In fact, the governor that state is going to one Ben in Lagos, in Lekki Day. He's celebrating. We all see all these things now. Like everybody's just going, like every day is not that one are normal. That's why I said our humanity has gone. It's a form of trauma that is silent, that we don't know. We just don't have feelings anymore. No more feelings. If somebody dies, like, okay, what's the next news? No feeling, nothing. That chapter has closed long time. The man from Bodland is even silent. He doesn't even care. The one of Benue, because that woman's image was like an international image, the man just said, making no loss. May I see Rich Just? Okay, may I just the airport? May I come up? They don't care. This happens every day. He's watching it. Remi Tinubu is watching it. He's watching it. Remi Tinubu is watching it. All of them are watching it. Akpabio is watching it. Akpabio's wife and his children, they're all watching it. Everybody, we're in the social media age. Everybody is seeing it. Nobody will tell me, oh, Tinubu doesn't know what is happening. What are you talking about? He knows exactly what. Just give a rat behind. And, you know, sometimes the question of why would a man that seemingly has everything, I am careful using the word seemingly has everything, still wants to go for second term. The reason why I use the word seemingly, because he doesn't have everything. And he would never be satisfied. So he doesn't have everything. When dark people, D-A-R-K, I'm not talking about skin complexion. A lot of people are very dark. D-A-R-K. You can break it down yourself, however you want to describe. What I can tell you, many of these people have involved in dark entities. I repeat, dark entities, D-A-R-K. So they have no feelings. All just they want is power and influence. And guess what? They are insatiable. They can never be satisfied. They would never be satisfied until.
No, but Mother Rita, let me ask a honest question.
Yes.
If you and I and many of our panelists here, we are here every day talking about what is affecting us. Do you think that Nigeria can be rescued anytime soon?
No.
Okay, good.
I didn't even hesitate to answer. It just says no.
Yes, exactly. You know, this is going to be difficult. It's a mountain to climb. A mountain to climb. This corruption have been in existence for decades. You know what that means? To remove all these people. Can't you see how they piled up together fighting Nigerians? So for me, it will be difficult. Okay, let's assume Peter Obi will emerge tomorrow. They allow him to rule, Mother Rita. And at the end of the day, Peter Obi do 4 years, right? And he's out. Everything Peter Obi repair, they will dissolve it all over again. I'm telling you, when they come back. Because how many Peter Obi will you get for Nigeria? So, holistically, can Nigeria be rescued anytime soon? He said no. Thank you.
Let me tell you something. The reason why my response was expedited was because I know, and I know most of you know, that the mindset of Nigeria hasn't changed. It hasn't changed. Even some of you who live in diaspora, your mindset has not changed about Nigeria. Your minds, those of you in diaspora that's enjoying the dividends of democracy in whatever country you live in outside Nigeria, your mindset, some of our mind never still change. So not to talk of the one when they in Nigeria, when they fight for fuel, all it has
now everybody here just living a care life. As long as I can feed my family, waiting the apple for Nigeria not consign me. That's what they are living here.
Mr. Elvis, Nigeria will change when the mindset of Nigerians start to reason normally. Because when the mindset change, nobody needs to tell them who to vote for. Nobody needs to tell them what their rights are. Until that mindset change, we are going nowhere. You see, we all live in diaspora. You know that if you drink and drive and you get caught, you know the consequences.
Yes.
Right? You know the consequences. So the system forces you to have a certain mindset that is supposed to be normal. But when you go to Nigeria, you've lived in Nigeria all your life. All you know is give and take, no feeling. People get shot, people that get arrested. That's all you know. You never even stepped out even to Ghana. The meme that's coming from North America will now tell you, oh, you should not vote for this man because of ABC. Say, we'll go manage him. Somebody told me a few days ago. I just kept quiet on that person and said, and this is a grown person, it's way older than me. I said, you know what, we need to be patient. I was forced to ask, how old are you? The person, I know how old the person is. I know how old the person is. But I say, how old are you? Because the reason why I was asking how old are you, was because I was like, how old? Your parents are long gone, or very, very old now, and I know that you've been hearing this from the day you were born. So you now are now an adult, almost grandfather, is not saying we should be patient. So you understand the mindset of that person. This person is almost 60 years old, right? That's the mindset of his almost 60 years old. I've also spoken to somebody who is in their 30s. They still have that mindset. So when I keep telling you people that the people that are going to change Nigeria are the ones that are just born now, or the 5-year-olds. From 6-year-old upward, is done. Because the mindset trickles from the top down to the bottom. It hasn't changed. If Peter Obi becomes president today, the changes we would see are systems. He would try to change the system, the banking system, educational system, the import system. There's a lot of systems that would change. Money would not flow the way it of course, corruption has a way of still fighting back, and he knows that as a president, he can veto, he has a right to veto whatever it is the National Assembly presents out. Yes, I know he has studied the rights and responsibility of, the president of Nigeria. He knows that maybe perhaps within that 4 years, he can change the political dynamics that's been played. The thing is, Peter Obi can put all these things in place. He can appoint the right people that he feels are trusted, to uphold the constitution, to do the right thing in these positions of power. However, 4 years after, let's just say he's a 4-year president. 4 years after, Peter Obi leaves. Because they know the head of the fish, who is upright, is no longer there. And there's a possibility that the person who is going to take over may not be as upright as the one who just left. We pray that the one who is coming to replace is as upright or even more upright than the one that left. But if it's not, you see all those people he put in those police positions, the one that he trusted, they will only last for a while. Typical example, Anambra State. Peter Obi was governor of Anambra State, right? And see how he transformed the educational sector. See how he transformed the civil service. You see how he transformed the mindset of people who were working for government. People were coming to work. He understood that people who have served longer, a woman who has served like over 30 years as a civil servant, was the one who deserved the lands they wanted to give him. He understood that. The people they understood everything. He changed the mindset, giving them responsibility to say, you know what, you're not serving me, you are serving your state. And whatever you're doing is for your children. They started thinking like this. The civil service changed. Educational system changed just because of the ideology of a man that changed their mindset after Peter Obi left. As a matter of fact, he even changed how the legislative system was working in Anambra State. It was no longer like, you don't need to be an agbero to make a change. You don't need to be an agbero. You don't need to cut corners in the status of assembly because somebody is giving you a gunje. So the person that's no longer giving you a gunje now, we must impeach that person just because of that. Fast forward, he left Anambra State. Who took over? Willie Obiano, with his wife that slaps people, or the one that they slapped. What did Willie Obiano do in Anambra State? That mindset, he started sucking it piece by piece. The people started losing themselves piece by piece. Out of shame, making no law say, of all the millions of dollars and pounds sterling, Peter Obi left in the reserve, let him kukuma just build airports. To say, okay, I use whatever billion to build an airport before Willie Obiano left. Abi, not be so, my people. Who is the governor of Anambra State today? Professor Charles Soludo. That's how the Dr. CM pronounces Soludo. Maybe I pronounce it properly. I'm not Igbo, but I try. How is this? What is the state of Anambra today? What's the state of how was the election that Soludo did? How was his election? What's the state of Anambra today? What's the state of their status of assembly? See, Mr. Obi said, if you want to thief, if you are stealing as a public officer, if you are stealing, you're not upright. It's because the one at the top is stealing. And that is the truth. So you see, that covers your answer, about after 4 years, what's the guarantee? It's just, see, if Peter Obi can successfully change 70%, I don't want to go overboard, 70% of the mindset of Nigerians, if he becomes president or when he becomes president, even after he leaves, because that mindset has already been embedded, it will be very, very hard for people to mess up again. It will be very, very hard. But if he's not able to capture 70%, if he captures just 50%, corruption will come back easily now. Fast, sharply. In fact, it's like corruption was in hibernation. That's a Greek mythology. Release the Kraken. The Kraken will be awakened. Yes, by the eyes of Medusa. It will be awakened. And that Medusa will be the corrupt person that becomes president. It will awaken the Kraken of the corrupt people. Yes. Yes. So you see, Nigeria cannot change now unless the mindset of the people change. How can somebody who has verbally told you, grab it, snatch it, and run away with it? And that's exactly what he did in 2023. Fast forward, we're in 2026, going on 2027. Another term is almost at an end. And the person campaigned that if I don't give you electricity, don't vote for me. Yende ba. I don't know how Wike said it. I think that one means agreement is agreement. And that is the agreement now. So now Yende ba has come. You are not telling me that ignore what I said. You must vote for me. It's an imposition. In fact, it's an invasion. Tinubu has invaded the judiciary.
Now their followers, now I pity for ways they talk, say, even though he talks, say, don't vote for me if I refuse to give you electricity. They are already defending it. Say, okay, so now today.
Abnormality has become normal. Abnormality has become normal. Is that not what we're talking about? Abnormality has become normal. And they will argue with you. If you are speaking normally, they will argue with you to give you reason why you are the one that is sick, not them. It's unfortunate. It's unfortunate. And I don't think we are really being honest with ourselves. Many people are mostly driven by greed. Mostly. Nobody will tell me I'm voting for the man from Bodlon because I just like the guy or I just like his name, Jagaban. You are greedy and you are stupid. You know that you are stupid, but out of pride, you don't want to admit it. So you just stay on the lane of greed. That's why you have the likes of Daniel Boala and the FFK and there's a plethora of them now. They are in all sectors of the society, the entire media. They are all this. So it is what it is. Unfortunately, it's not funny. They just murdered a young man, regardless of who or whatever he has done. Innocent until proven guilty. In broad daylight, this is mass execution. We just as if we are in it's like Nigeria is like a concentration camp. It's a concentration camp. Anything can happen anywhere, at any time, and nobody will question. For the police, Nigerian police force, whoever is the chief of police of Nigeria, the one they will say, okay, they suspended them or they are being court-martialed. It's only marked now. I use the word SEEN. When people are not seeing justice, only spoken, only hearing, seeing and hearing has different effects. When you see something is being, when you see justice is served, you are seeing it. It serves as a deterrent to those people who think that they can do the same thing, that this is the consequence. But when they just hear it in the news, they have been captured, or the CP makes a statement, that is not seen now. That one I just talk. They'll say, last, that's what they will say. They will set up a committee. People are used to that. But it's not normal. Then the next police officer will do it tomorrow. They say, last, they will suspend me now. And the CP will make a statement to the press, and the matter will end there. That guy that was taken down, his mother probably is in the village planting vegetable, right? Or his father is just one person just in the village sitting down there, nothing to do, no aspirations for life, nothing. So then nobody's going to ask the government now. There's a lot of them in the streets. I don't know, Mr. Elvis, I don't know what else you want me to say, but holistically, going back to what Mike Gigini said, I know the ADC and the PDP had a press conference. It was not, I don't know if it was Thursday or Friday last week, when they said they're going to have a consensus candidate. And I was listening to what, I'm forgetting his name now, the person that from the chairman of the PDP, yeah. He was making statements, about how they want to come together and all that. And then he said they're also going to appeal, to the National Assembly to amend Section 63, 138 and 137, and those sections. He mentioned it. I listened to the speech, but for me, I just look at it as lip service. If those sections are not covered, let me tell you, Nigerians, just listen to me. Just listen to me. This election, as desperate as they are, this election, they are going to openly rig it. I'm using openly rig it. They are going to openly rig it. If you don't like it, you go to court. Even when you have videos. And when it gets to court, they will read those section 63, section 60, 137, and 138, and to be in their favor. Shotigba, you people are hearing me. Now they hear me. Wahania. Let me speak my language. Now they hear me. They are going to openly rig the election. And even if you video it or bring a projector and carry it to court, they are going to use the sections like Igini has been screaming that they should amend. If not, there's no need.
Madam Rita, that's the only option they have. That's the only option they have. And obviously, they will do that. They are going to openly ring it. Then you go to court. They will finish you. They will destroy you, finish for court.
Openly. That is why I said my brain has been wired to January 16 and 17, 2027. What are Nigerians going to do? Mr. Abisi, I've been saying it now. Mike Gini has not said his own. People are not still talking. I know they talk and say, my brain is asking, what are you people going to do? Because that thing is going to show up. It's going to happen. The people of the ADC or the obedient now, because I cannot say people of ADC because me, I don't trust all those other players there. I don't trust them. What are you all going to do? Are you prepared? What are you going to do? Right now, it's not even technology. You have to be physically there to take over your country, to take back your country. And if you don't have that mindset, I'm sorry, sweetheart. This man is going to be there for another 4 years. Yes. The mindset hasn't changed. The system will not change. Mr. Elvis, let me pause here. I guess there are other two persons that have come into the show. Let's not be like I'm the only one speaking. I'm sorry, I can't. The text is so small. I know. Give us our mandate is there. I don't know who the person with the letter C. Oh, Mr. Chris! Oh my God, Mr. Chris, you're welcome. Sorry, I'm shouting, but I'm just excited. I'm happy that you're here.
Yes,
Mr. Chris Dublin. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome. Chris Dublin is here. Good to see you, sir. I'm so happy that you're at today's program. So happy. So happy that you're here.
Wesley, thank you very much, Madam Rita, please, for opening the floor. I really do appreciate that. You know, you pave way for the others to come in.
Really?
Really?
What do you mean, really?
Really? I know you were here before. Really?
He was not here. He was not here. If I hoped on him, I would have closed the. I forgot close the broadcast now.
Really?
Somebody who came and he left. He left for 1 hour and come back again. That's not
okay.
If he was the only person that I hope on, broadcast never ends.
Mr. Elvis, you are the one that opened the floor. Mr. Elvis,
is it gold wristwatch or silver wristwatch you are using? No, go use Tinubu wristwatch.
Anyway, you know, Madam Rita, what you said, you are right. 2027 will be a big challenge. You know, although I don't want it to be, but that's going to be the reality. You know, it's going to be a big challenge.
If
no, hold on, give us a Amade. Hold on. If you never reach your turn, just hold on. Thank you. You know, it's going to be a big challenge because everywhere is tied right now. Everywhere is tied, and I'm not sure how or what the opposition, what they are planning. I don't know. Madam Deborah, please talk to us, man. Good evening to you.
Good evening, Mr. Elvis.
Thank you, man. Talk to us.
Everyone. Sorry, I'm calling a bit late.
Go ahead.
I just want to say something about the video. I saw that Madam Rita did not say anything about that. Maybe she didn't watch the video about what flag. God forgive me for laughing. I'm sorry. The flying man that.
What happened in the video?
You're the one that shot the video now.
Maybe I didn't notice where you are talking about.
I need that picture.
There were?
I need man that beat up I'm not cool.
Madam Deborah. It's something like him a bit of not cool.
I'm sorry, but I don't feel loud.
Oh my God.
At least I don't make you laugh. You see the audacity of the flying man. Even after beating up the man.
But Monteko have lost they have lost their integrity now. They don't lose everything. So
no, let them go ahead and vote my tribal. You see why I'm laughing? I'm sorry, but
you don't need to be sorry at all. You don't even need to be sorry. Sorry for waiting.
You are telling them they are the first people that will say Tinubu is trying. They are the ones that are voting their tribal man. So now, is this not what Nnamdi Kanu was saying all these years? So even with what is going on now, I think you see the Fulani man after beating the man or he did not go wrong. He stood there. He saw the audacity. He stood there waiting, saying, okay, what can you people do? And they couldn't do anything. When you do, some of these people, when you still come out to tell them that let us forget about voting tribe, some of them, I'm sorry, I'm not saying all of them, but some of them will still be the ones that will come and tell you, I cannot side there, I cannot vote for an Igbo man and leave my tribe man. But look at what Fulani is doing to them now. I'm sorry for laughing, no, but it's just funny. You know, I hope people will wake up and actually see that this danger that is coming does not care about tribe. What is happening now is not going to, nobody's going to ask you whether it's your tribe man that is the president or who is there. You can see that the Fulani man is not even afraid. He's not even afraid. Even though their tribe man is the president, but the Fulani man did not even care because he knows that nothing is going to happen to him. I just say I should comment on that video, and I really hope that more people will wake up and know that when the problem comes, nobody is going to ask for your tribe. Nobody is going to ask for your tribe, where Fulani will start beating them up one after the other. Thank you so much, Mr. Elvis.
Thank you very much, Mother Deborah. Thank you.
Yes, sir.
Mother Deborah, don't call. This is what you get when you choose to support Satanism. Before that, the name of Moteko girl, whether now Moteko or Matako, and there you want to call and let the girl name. Since where Sunday Igboho go eat forbidden fruit, both Sunday Igboho and Matako or Motoko, all of them are now things of the past. Very unfortunate. To lose your integrity, you know how though. Only one thing like this, you don't lose them. You don't lose them. Mr. Chris, it's good to have you on the show, sir. Please talk to us. Good evening to you.
Domo sir, good evening, Mr. Nigeria. It's good to be on the program. Madam Rita, I wish I can scream as loud as the way you scream, because where I am is unfortunately I'm not able to scream. But it's good to be nice and sharing the same cyberspace with all of us again. It's one big family. I see everybody on the comment section. It's good to be with you people. Yeah, I can see the spirit, the vibrancy. I just know somehow we are going to get this right this time around, because if we don't, I don't know what's going to be the fate of the country. So Nigeria, thank you for this work where you do so. Only God will feel blessed, because the truth has to be said. A lot of people supporting this bitter. Some of these people, they are getting one thing or the other from one way or the other. I don't know. But this is real organic support. Organic support. I know from the last time we've been hearing this program, you made it very clear that Peter has not in any way come to see you, or either you have any physical or backdoor communication with him, but you've been doing this for years. I don't know if that's still the case now, but the issues are these. You see, this man, what some people fail to understand is that when they support this man, they think they are supporting this man because he wants to become the president. They don't realize that they are supporting the future of their generations yet unborn. So having laid that foundation, before I just continue, I would like to quickly take 10 seconds to say, Mommy Diaspora, we love you so much. Thank you for all you do. And I was very happy when Madam Rita screamed and she greeted you. I said, yes, I wish I'll be able to do that. Unfortunately, I can't scream where I am. And Mommy Diaspora, I love you from the depth of our hearts. Thank you so much for everything that you do for the benefit and the betterment of this country. See, guys, Nigeria Watch asked one very fundamental question. Very fundamental question. And I also like the response when Madam Rita gave. When Nigeria Watch asked that question, my heart was in my mouth, because I was waiting to see what Madam Rita would say. And she answered perfectly well. And the question is this: is this going to get better? Madam Rita said no. And that's actually the way it is going to be. You know, earlier on in her submission, I think Madam Rita, she placed a 65-year period before Nigeria could get better. Even at that 65 years, I completely disagreed with her. I was glad when Nigeria Watch asked her again. She can't say no. She not sure say the thing go good. That is exactly the truth. And that is why the Peter Obi story, that's why he comes into the picture. Because see Nigerians, anywhere you dey, if you think say Peter Obi they do this to make him become president, it's very clear. This man don't need trophy, he don't need medal, he don't need praise, he don't need anything. This is a man that is genuinely ready to turn over his country, not because he wants to be president, not because he wants to be anything. If you must know, because it's good, maybe they remind people, because some people will say, this Peter Obi said, he's not supposed to do this, as if it is his problem. You are fighting for your nation. You can't keep waiting for this man, pointing to what he's not doing well, pointing to what he's not doing properly. This is somebody that was in the UK. When he was leaving the UK, he had indefinite leave to remain. Just minutes away from getting his British passport. This man go back, go give them indefinite leave to remain. Go tell them, say you want to come out. Home Office was shocked. They had to write his name and send his name to the Queen. And for that, he was honored, he was recognized. That is the kind of person this man is. So now listen, guys, I completely agree with Madam Rita and Nigeria that this country is not going to get better. The only condition that this country will get better is only when things change. Now, remove Peter Obi from the picture. Cover your eyes. Just remove him from the picture. Look at the other people remaining in the politics today. Just look at all of them, even those that are in ADC supporting Peter Obi. Tell me which one of them is ready to lift Nigeria as a country. No. They are all there to champion the cause of their ethnic group, of the place where they come from. That is why they are all in power. Let's not deceive ourselves about any of these things. If any of these persons come to power, the best they can do is to marginally keep the nation running, not strong enough to divide and not strong enough to succeed. Just like that, marginally. You just leave the nation in the margins of development. They throw a little hope, they throw a little hope here, they throw a little hope here. See, the story is the same. When Buhari was there, it was about the Fulanis. When Tinubu is there now, we know what it's all about. And if another person comes, look at all of them. If they all come, it's going to be tribalism as usual. And Anita was trying to say something about dark, people, they have dark mind. I don't really think it's about darkness. Just say the way it is. See, there's a problem with black people. We have to accept that. Black skin. And Anita avoided using that word. There's a problem with black skin. If not so, tell me one black nation. There are 54 black countries in the world. Tell me one black nation that you can comfortably jack battle. For example, you are going to Canada, you are going to the US, you are going to Germany, you are going to France, Spain, anywhere. Give me one black nation out of the 54 that you can conveniently go to. We have a problem of governance because the people we put forward are usually our worst 11. And because we've not come to realize that we are the same, we are one, and not until we are able to do that, we are not going to go anywhere. Just take a look at what's happening in South Africa. It's black people killing themselves. It's black people bringing black people down. It is also the same narrative that's making Nigeria to remain where it is today. It is exactly the same narrative. No matter who comes to power, they are going to continue in the same trajectory. And Nigeria was talked about, he was thinking Buhari is coming to do something different. Mr. Nigeria was, no, sir, this is who Buhari has been. This is who he has been since in the 80s when he first came to power. If not for anything, if we even want to hold any leader if we want to hold them to accountability, Buhari will be the #1 leader because he came to took out a democratically elected government. That's exactly what he did. And Buhari has been a tribal bigot all his life. This is who he was. His tenure reflected who he has been as a person. When he overthrew the government then, the Shehu Shagari that was from his state, what did he do to that? They placed that one on house arrest. Then the Igbo man that was the vice president, what did they do? They sentenced him to 100 years imprisonment. So as Tinubu government corrupts now, they call for anything they want to charge Tinubu to court. They go put Tinubu for house arrest. They go put Shetima for 100 years imprisonment because the government was corrupt. That was the hallmark of his administration. Now, coming back to the picture, if we say Nigeria not go better, why Peter will be exactly the point. Now, Nigerians, the reason you have to choose this man, for me, I don't know where he comes from. They need to check his DNA, whether I'm a Nigerian person in the first place. Because this man, he doesn't have any gene, no Nigerian characteristics, no bitterness, no anger, treats everybody the same, always smiling to the camera. At every point in time, you've never heard any speech of hatred from this man, no behavior of hatred. My question is that why him? The reason is simple. He said he's going to do 4 years. For me, I wish he hadn't said that. But then because of the peculiarity of the situation of our country, so I believe that he needed to say that because of this tribal thing. Because if he didn't say that, the North will say he's going to use their tenure. That's what the North will say. They will say he's going to use their tenure. So you just need to say that so that at least for whatever it is, even if he's not able to turn the nation around, and let's not deceive ourselves, in 4 years, he's not going to be able to build 600 refineries, 600 teaching hospitals, 600 neuro. It's not going to be able to do that. Let's get that clear. The reason I'm saying all this, so that if this man comes to power, we have to manage our expectations. And our expectation is going to be this. It's simple. When this man comes, he's going to set the standard. I always talk about standard in governance. He's going to set that standard. If he sets that standard, that would now be the standard that nobody, no leader can go below. Hello, can you hear me? Okay, I thought I lost connection. He's going to set a standard that nobody can go below. For example, what are these standards he's going to set? I will expect that the first thing is to tinker with this constitution that has led everybody moribund. And after that, he's going to demonstrate that, look, as the president of the country, you can actually receive your treatment in Nigeria. As the president of the nation, you don't need exorbitant cars. You don't need 100 cars in your convoy. Everything doesn't have to be foreign. You don't need to do tribalism to appoint people. Your INEC chairman, your CBN, you don't need to do overdraft. You don't need to be printing money. You don't need to overborrow. You don't need to be a bigot to govern your nation well. After setting this standard, so it becomes difficult for the next person coming to go below this standard. It becomes really, really difficult for the next person coming to go below this standard. So in 4 years, I'm very sure that is the best this man is going to achieve. Let's look at the, what are they calling it? The coalition. We all know the reason behind the coalition. The reason Kwankwaso is deciding to run with His Excellency Peter Obi, it's not because he loves Peter Obi. It's not because he knows that Peter Obi is the best candidate. It's because he just knew that is his quickest way to power. Nothing more than that. We see, it comes to a time where we have to realize, we have to be very, very clear. We have to be very, very lucid of what we are into. The alliance is there. We've seen these people, but let's never forget who these people really are. we shouldn't forget that. We should always keep that at the back of our mind, so that if this man gets to power, all we need to do is to give him all the support that he needs. Because this man is going to be surrounded by sharks, he's going to be surrounded by wolves, he's going to be surrounded by hyenas. And all these are big time players in Nigerian politics. Because the reason I'm saying all this, it is managing our expectations. Let's not ever think it's going to be a stretch of our mundane imagination that when Peter Obi becomes the president in 2027, he will be the one to appoint everybody. No. All the stakeholders, all of them coming from left, right, and center, this coalition, they are all going to nominate people. But for me, I'm not bothered, because I know if the leader leads right, if he sets the example, everybody will follow. Take Lee Kuan Yew, for example. Everybody refers to Lee Kuan Yew. When the man turned Singapore around, did he go and import civil servants from a different country? No, it was still the people that were already working in the system. Take Rwanda also, for example. Now, I'm making an example of Rwanda because it's a black nation, not really because I like the style of governance of the man there. He has done very well. But in terms of democracy, the man has stifled all forms of opposition there. Now, that's not even the discussion. The discussion is that Rwanda didn't work. Congo, that's a neighbor to Rwanda, it has not worked. When this man came to power, it was him that turned everything around. Did he go and import people from other countries to come? No, it was still the same Rwandans that he used in turning things around. So that's where the leadership questions come in. No matter how dubious, how evil-minded that the people in the society are, if you get a leader that can create a clear pathway for everybody and people will follow suit. I'm particularly excited about Nigeria because Nigerians are so easy. They are so easy to govern. All you just need to do is to give them something to hold on to. See, who would have, if any person told you years ago that Nigerians were buying fuel at over 1,000 naira, who would believe that? And that is what we are doing exactly today. And it didn't take a period of years for this thing to rise. It was just instantaneously. Before you know it, it's 500, 700, it's 1,000. So the issues are very clear. We have to be very clear about this. Number one, this man, you are not doing this man a favor. You don't need him to convince you. If your country is not bad enough the way it is, then it also speaks to your own kind of person, who truly you are. Do you want a nation that can work for you, your children, your children's children? That's number one. And expectations that we really need to manage. That this man is working amongst people with a completely different mindset. He's the only person that shares a different mindset amongst these lots. So it is not for we, his supporters, to keep pointing to the crack. For example, he's a human, like any one of us. The same amount of blood flows in our body. So it's not okay to keep pointing to the cracks, to the cracks, to the cracks, to the cracks. They are there. We are not saying he's a saint. He has rightly said so. But what we are saying is that this man is working in a very abnormal environment already. So all we need to do is to ensure that we give him the necessary support as much as we can. And we have to manage the expectations. Because I've seen people, why Peter Obi, if I not just do this one, do you know the kind of people he's working amongst? All these are big weights. Atiku, Amechi, Malami, El Rufai, Okonkwo, Kwankwaso. These guys, they have elephant-sized ego. Elephant-sized ego, if you don't know. Elephant-sized ego, that's what they are. They have looked at everything carefully. Both the people in power, both the people that are contesting, all of them, I mean, the people in government, the APC, I mean, the people, and also the people that are doing this coalition with His Excellency Peter Obi, all of them, I see them as the same. They have looked at all these things carefully, and they know, they have the records, that this only 6 months it took this man to get over us with suppression and everything. You know what it is to defeat a Tinubu in Lagos? You know what that means? To get 6 million votes, somebody from the Southeast across the nation. And they knew what they did in the North. All of them, they know. So that is why the rallying point is in this man. See, if they are talking any time, if you tune any news as they are popping up on your various channels that you belong, once they are talking about ADC, the next thing is Peter Obi. The next thing is Peter Obi. Once they are talking about judgment, the next thing is Peter Obi. Because this man is going to open the eyes of everybody. He's going to set the standard. Even in that North, I'm very sure when this man finishes his 4 years, the Talakawas in the North, they are going to rise up. They are going to see that they have been deceived all this while by their religious fanatic leaders. His Excellency Peter Obi is a gift to the nation. He is not without flaws. There's no point emphasizing his flaws. Of course, if there are things that should be corrected, of course, people can criticize. There's a huge difference between criticism, lovely criticism, because what that does is to point the person to the right source, is to make him realize what he's not doing well. That is completely a different thing. And I'm glad Magnus Oraka, the video you played, that's one of the things I love about this station. Select carefully selected videos. If not for anything, they never see the Magnus Oraka, Nigeria should never blast her here. But when he also said something good, you also brought his video. It's not about enmity for life. It's not, if somebody is being criticized, it doesn't mean that if the person says something good tomorrow, you can no longer look at that side. He carefully, Magnus Oraka carefully painted the picture of the generals that should be behind Peter Obi, but nobody is there to be found. Still 1 or 2 people that I see around him. The man needs the support of everybody. Let's manage our expectations. Let's give this man the opportunity, because if we don't, trust me, your country is going to continue to spiral down the hill. Because if any president comes in, they are all vindictive. Is it Atiku that cannot even tweet about somebody that was spied in a nation is going to govern? Because some fanatics threaten him. If he can withdraw his tweets, just imagine where insecurity will end. If they can threaten somebody at that level, if they can threaten him, just imagine whatever is going on behind the scene. And we think in your widest imagination that this insecurity, they will be able to handle it. But this man, you don't know where Fulani bandits come from. You don't do any deal with them. You don't sign anything. This man, you don't get money for US. You know, Donald Trump not get anything on her. This man, you don't get any issue with France people. Macron not get anything with her. This man, the UK Prime Minister, you not get anything to do with him. They never sign any deal. This man, you not get any oil well. See, they said be very careful of somebody who has got nothing to lose. His Excellency Peter Obi has nothing to lose. No word power has anything on him. So why is he not going to govern well? He has not falsified his age. He has not been involved in drug dealing. He has not forfeited any money to anything. You don't need France for treatment. You don't need this one for treatment. Say you want to take treatment, you need to run, go here, run, go there. He's not hiding anything. No favor, He has not told any person to do any evil for him. See him. The reason, not even the reason, the points I doff my heart completely for this man, as vindictive as the government of Buhari, as vindictive as the government of Tinubu, they never still say anything to take hold this man. Is that not surprising? This man was a governor 8 years ago. That time, there was even no social media presence. He was able to do what is right at every point in time. Look at the way he managed the finances of the state when nobody was watching, when it was a free fall for everybody. The PDP days. Look at what he did with that state. And you tell me this man is a normal human being? And you still want to have 1 million reasons why you are going to support him? And you still want him to do what I don't know what more you want him to do. It's not talk as they talk this way. If I pull comma for here, if I pull full stop for there, if I pull S for there, if I pull this thing for abbreviation for there. Come on, how does it work? To the extent discussion where this man get with people for bedroom, they go come they talk him. How? See, Nigerians, like I talk, the preamble where I lay, this country, the question when Nigeria Watch ask, it's a very simple question. Is this thing, are we going to get it right? Are we going to get it right? And so the next question is even germane to the first question. Even if we are going to get it right, when? If things continues like this, it's never going to be possible unless we change the way of doing things. And how do we just change? What we need is a paradigm shift. And it's only this man that can bring about that paradigm shift that we are talking about. Because his style, his lifestyle, everything is completely, no flamboyancy, nothing. Nigerians, it's high time we draw a clear-cut dichotomy between what is good and what is right. His Excellency, Peter Obi, stands for everything that is good. This is somebody that respects the rule of law to the highest level. Respects the rule of law to the highest level. That was why even at the risk of losing his mandate, this man didn't worry, he still went to the court. And they did everything, all their shenanigans, all their abradacabra. At the end of the day, they came up with that rubbish judgment. Well, in a very, how do I put it now? Let's say on a lighter mode, maybe that was also good. It's also okay that Tinubu came to power. Because Tinubu and Buhari, they could have been the Messiah, the president that we never had. I'm very sure people would have still been maintaining that Buhari's integrity today. But now he came again and he just rubbished everything. It's not clear who Buhari is, who he was. The same thing with Bola Ahmed Tinubu, they call him the political, he has political, he's very, very technical, he's this, he's that, he's that, he's that. His political sagacity is top-notch. But we have seen that this man clearly has nothing upstairs. He's just a businessman, nothing more than that. Now, all of them don't exhaust everything. I'm sure God works in a mysterious way. For those of you that don't believe in God, let's just say nature works in a mysterious way. We have seen that the people we call our Messiah, they are all gone. I'll just round up in 10 seconds. So now we don't bring everything that we get, come out, no solution. So it's now time for we to support this man that can move Nigeria from where we are now to where we ought to be. Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Thank you, Mr. Nigeria Watch.
All right, Oga Chris, thank you, sir. Thank you for that wonderful submission. I appreciate you. Thank you, guys. Help us to press on the like, help us to share, Nobody don't buy me coffee today. You can click on that if you can. That will be very, very appreciated. Okay, I would like us to hear from Give Us a Mandate. Give Us a Mandate, are you there?
Thank you very much. Can you hear me clearly?
Okay. Yes, very clear, my brother. Talk to us.
Yeah,
Good
yeah.
evening.
Thank you very much. Greetings to you, to the panelists, the Nigerians, all over the world. Mommy Diaspora, we greet you. Thank you for all that you do for the platform. Thank you very much. Nigerians, please, let's buy Mr. Elvis coffee. But also, most importantly, let's not forget our donation drive for the solar panel. We are still on the donation drive. Remember, I don't know if people saw earlier. I think there was somebody that went into the Aso Rock, and they made a video of the solar panel that is being installed in the Aso Rock. I don't know how true that is, but I saw a video earlier that all the generators in Aso Rock has been pulled out, and so now you now have a solar panel. And like I said yesterday, the reason why solar panel was invented is so that it can serve as a means of maybe secondary power supply, not primary, to the effect that in case your normal light breaks down, you can quickly switch over to solar, and then you can start powering your things. But now these ones have decided to now make solar panel a primary source of power, and then the main thing they should have fixed, they didn't fix it, and so everybody is now everybody's in trouble. But hopefully things can get better once we have the right person in power. So Nigerians, let's continue to donate. The account number will be shown shortly. It's Nigeria Watch Media, Zenith Bank, 12202. If Mr. Evis, if you can pull up the account number. And I think right now we are almost getting to the target. I think as of the last count yesterday, it was about 9 million naira. And so we still have some few more to go. So Nigerians, let's give, let's contribute, let's do our part, and we hope that we can get this to the finishing line. Can you guys see hear me?
Yes, please. I need to say something, Mr. Elvis. Dr. CM is asking for the link. If you can hear me, thank you.
Okay.
Go ahead.
Thank
give
you.
us a moment.
Thank you very much. So Mr. Elvis, as you're bringing CM in, you can put the account number there, and so Nigerians can see the account number, take it home, and then contribute. See, I had Madam Rita spoke earlier, and I think also Mr. Elvis came in. But Mr. Chris, I think I like where you probably end it. See, we all are citizens of Nigerians and of Nigeria. We are either carrying one scar today or the other. As a Nigerian, you are carrying a scar. I don't care where you live or where you choose to live. You may live in the best of houses around the world. You may live in best of cities around the world. You may even have the best of job around the world. You may have the best of money. You may have the best of friends. You may have the best of connections around the world. As much as you are not in your country, you are only a slave. You are a slave. And so if we think that training the towel and dispersing on hope is the best way to go, we are only deceiving ourselves. We may not be on ground, but oftentimes the work that we do here each time goes a long way. Each one of us have a scar that you carry because of Nigeria. As a matter of fact, the country where you live, as I'm living here in the US, that's one scar. And I tell you why. The last time I checked, we have all that pertains to life and godliness. We have the best of resources on the face of the earth, but we are not enjoying them. I tell people that no Nigerian should be outside Nigeria today. And I'm not missing word. No Nigerian should be outside Nigeria today. And here's the reason why. Because you have everything. Why do you think the Western world wants to die or buy because of your resources? Because they know that you have the finest of resources. You have the best of weather. Do you know that your skin is the best of skin? Your skin is the best of skin. Your air is the best of air. But today, we quickly jettison what belongs to us, that God has given to us, and you're telling God that God made a mistake for creating the way you are, and all that I want to do now is just, come on, people, regardless of what is happening in our country, we cannot disperse on hope. As a matter of fact, you've been here today. You are here because you have hope. Yes, you sit on this platform. You sit in your house. You eat your food. You go to your work because you have hope. You could have said, I'm not going to work because it's not going to work. We cannot disperse. We cannot disperse on hope. We cannot throw in the towel. These criminals and their supporters, we cannot make us to lose hope. Nigeria is still where it is today because God Himself has a lot of things to still do with Nigeria. And so I will not allow any criminal, whether you support the Tinubu or you are also a criminal, I will not allow you to take hope away from me. Because as I check, Mr. Peter Gregory is a billionaire. And like you said, Mr. Chris, he's too tall, give them back their passport, and his name echo in the palace. But that same palace today, that same palace can put a red carpet for a criminal to welcome him, put him on a horse like a baby, because they can use him as a puppet to destroy our country. Don't that same palace know who Peter Gregory Obi is? They know it. But that same palace today will line up, we put a red carpet for a criminal drug baron that is destroying our country. They can easily welcome the criminals among us, but the good ones, they cannot stand and speak to the good ones among us. Let me surprise you. The good ones among us are people like Madam Rita, Mr. Erickson, Mr. Chris. If Madam Rita enters somewhere, Canada today as a brightest Nigerian lady, some people, they will stand tall. But the good ones among us, they will not want to talk to you, but they can talk to the criminals, because the criminals are the ones they can use to destroy our country. And until Peter Obi said he's no more doing, that's when I go back home. In as much as he's still there, is the only hope factor that I have on Nigeria. Peter Gregory Obi is the only hope factor that I have in Nigeria. And I speak to you from a place of pain, and a place of deep pain. Deep pain. I don't only bear emotional pain for Nigeria or scar for Nigeria. I have scar on my body because of Nigeria. I told you guys, I almost lost my leg. If man can tell you, he will tell you how I walk. On my ribs, I carry scar for Nigeria. Until Peter said, no, I'm not doing it again. I'm not going home. I will not go home. And so I don't care if they destroy your mouth as an Amotekun. I don't care, because the criminals among the Amotekun sold the Yoruba land. And in case you are wondering, my name is Oluwatosin. I'm a Yoruba boy born in Oyo State, where they beat up that Amotekun, where they scatter his mouth. That's where that's my state. Because when we tell you guys, you don't listen. And one quote later, you will carry what belongs to the house, you sell it to criminals, or because of what you will eat and what you will drink. The last time I checked, some of you don't even eat. You cannot even eat 3 square meters. Did you die? But you can easily go and line up for rice that will buy you. So until Peter say no more, then I go back home. And like I said here, Obasanjo, maybe God even gave you this long life for you to witness the evil that you also did to Nigeria.
And now you're trying to fix it. Because this evil wouldn't have befall us in the first place if you had done the needful to this criminal drug baron. All over the world, when they see their criminal in China, they will line them up for their day of judgment. They just said it. They will line them up for the day of their judgment. Am I a perfect human being? No. And I'm not claiming a saint here. But we have a country to save. My children will not die in America. I will not die in America. I want to go back to Nigeria. I grew up in Lagos. Some days I'll just sit down and think of those good old days. We are go and buy suya on the streets. Trekking from Apa to Adegunle. But these criminals destroy our country. So I'm not giving up hope. A lot can still be done. If he think he has integrity and dignity, why is he destroying the opposition party? And some criminal elements will come here and tell me you even have the guts to even be typing on the comment section that you support Tinubu. You must be evil. You are evil. Now people are being killed right, left, and center. And we are come on. Some Nigerians, honestly, you deserve to be in China. You deserve to be in China. Because I've not seen where this evil will be happening and you'll be clapping your hand for this evil man. So, for me, I'm still here. Every day I come here, I will speak on Peter Gregory because I have not seen his type in the history of Nigeria. I have not seen the type of Peter Obi. I look unto Jesus, Hebrews 12 verse 2, every day. But I have also found a man that I can also look up to. I say in the form of man that can stand tall is Peter Gregory Obi. And until he says he's not doing anymore, that's when I will quit. Because after him, I maybe someone like Obi Ezekwesili, but she doesn't have age on her side anymore. And with the youth that should stand and fight, we are dispelling hope. The Israelis will not dispel hope. Nepalese didn't dispel hope. Sri Lankans didn't give up on hope. Nigerians, we must arise and do the fight. We cannot afford to chicken in. These guys are bent on destroying everything. Shebi Tinubu said he beat Lagos. It's an abomination to even cut Tinubu. It's an abomination to cut Tinubu's name. It's an abomination to cut Tinubu's name where Peter Obi is being called. It's an abomination to cut Tinubu's name where Peter Gregory Obi's name is being called. Because the day is far from the night. You are calling a criminal still stealing in his old age. And like I said, the more this guy is getting older, the more he's getting wicked. And you call his name when you call Peter Obi's name. Something must be wrong with you. And you come here and type nonsense, do nonsense on this platform. So Nigerians, Peter Obi is going everywhere. He's making consultations. Let's do our own part. Don't give up hope, my brother and sister. We can still fight this fight. We can still rescue our country. We can still get things done. And like I said here, only if we get for our diaspora people, we can raise a GoFundMe to support this cause. And I'm making that call. We can be on ground too. We raise a GoFundMe, charter plane. Let's go block everywhere. I am ready. Yes. We cannot give up hope. We cannot. We have the best of resources. We have the best of humanity on the face of the earth. So until Peter said no more, that's when I go back home. Not the likes of Gowon, not Obasanjo, not Ebele Jonathan. The only person now, the most viable person. In fact, Peter Obi is their standard. Peter Gregory Obi is their standard, and they cannot match him. It's their standard. You think Tinubu will have someone like Peter Obi in his midst, and he'll be doing this nonsense? No, he will not do it. Oshiba don't let because he knows that this one they follow join and destroy the country. So for me, I'm not giving up. until Peter said, let's give up, then we'll give up. When things like this happen in countries, the men, they stand and they fight. The men, they stand and they fight. We have, see, it has got to the time when we all, and like Bapana will say, we'll still go back to his word. See, Tinubu will fight like Agbero. We have to go into the mud with him. And I every day I keep thinking in my mind, will this guy give up power easily? No. People like Tinubu, they don't give up power easily. They will not give up power easily. Shaguri is not a vice president. He got the honor that is being given to a vice president. You think Shaguri will allow Tinubu to just go like that? We have to fight the fight. We all have to fight the fight. Tinubu can dispel Wali Edu, even though I don't support him in the fall. I don't support him. Tinubu will dispel Wali Edu and clap for a Lebanese Nigerian, Shaguri. Tinubu will sell you to Shaguri. He has go and see Tinkan Island. See him not see Tinkan Island. So Nigerians, I am not giving up until Peter said, let's go home. And every day, because I'm not on ground, I will do my part on this Naija Watch media that God has given to Elvis Oniye Digging. Every day comes out. If he's here, I am here. If it is 10 minutes, if it is 1 minute I can speak, I will speak. So I will not, I am not going anywhere. I bear a scar because of Nigeria. I will not give up hope. Both emotional, in fact, career scar, because most of us would have been on ground, fixing our country. We have the brightest of people like CM that should be on ground in Nigeria, helping our Gen Zs. But that knowledge is being given to a foreign country. You have the people like bright Rita Adams that should be in Nigeria helping our young girls. Yes, people like F. Emmanuel, wonderful men. People like Mr. Chris Dublin. So I am not giving up hope. What about Jonathan? Great analyst. So we bear too many scars for this country and we cannot give up. You know what? Do you know? I was just picturing Mr. Peter Obi earlier, and I can see the baggage of scar that this man is carrying on himself every day. How much do I have? I don't get Peter money, but Peter is fighting. So Nigerians, if you don't have anything to say, please, even encourage, please help me encourage Mr. Peter Obi. Not many billionaires we do what he's doing. In the last election, Peter said, Atero told us, he said, I will protest with you. Where's Atero today? Where is him? Where's Atero Peter side? So Nigerians, I celebrate Mr. Peter Gregory Obi Okute, number one. God will bless you. You expose everything. So I am not giving up. I am still here, and I'll be fighting this fight. And you come my way as APC person physically, I will not give you chance. I will not fight you, but I will not give you chance. You will not sell your nonsense. Thank you very much, Mr. Elvis. God bless you. Please give me the account number before I close. I need the account number. So Nigerians, please, let's give to this solar panel. We've been on this road since over some months now. Please let's do our best. And that was media account number 12202385509. Please let's give and take care of this thing so that we can continue to do our best here. Mr. Elvis, God bless you. If you call some of us, you don't answer, it's because our answer full. Thank you very much. I love you.
Thank you, my brother. I appreciate you. Thank you. You are one of the consistent panelists we have here, so we always appreciate you. Everybody cannot always be available, but let's continue to do our part. Our best is what we are giving right now. I wish Nigerians in Nigeria can do more. Thank you very much, everyone. Oga F. Emmanuel, it's your turn to talk to us, but before that, let me quickly appreciate those of you that have super chatted me already. Oga Ifeanyi, thank you, sir. I got it. Thank you, Hope Oriake. Thank you very much. I'm grateful. Oga Sam Gelmede, thank you, sir. I'm very, very grateful. Mr. Johnson Emmanuel, thank you, sir. I'm very, very grateful. God bless you all. Oga F. Emmanuel, are you there?
Yes, my big brother, they here. Your boy, they here.
Thank you, sir. Thank you. Good evening to you. Talk to us.
All right. First of all, I greet you, Mr. Evix, for not giving up. They said a living dog is better than a dead lion. So, thank you for what you're doing. More grace to your elbow. Keep up the good work. We are not going to give up. We are with you. We are together. We must see through to the end of this journey. And I pray that God will see us through. At least He has seen our hearts. That we're really fighting for our country, to get better. Let me also use this opportunity to greet our mommy Koye. I don't know whether I'm speaking it well, according to how Madam Rita used to greet her. Mommy Diaspora, I greet you. Thank you for always being here with us and making it happen. Thank you, ma'am. Then let me go to the panel. My beautiful sister-in-law, Rita, even though she's still owing me my black suit for 78 years that I've not seen, no problem. She still remains my beautiful sister-in-law.
You never qualify, sir. Our in-law.
Then Chris Dublin, the runaway soldier. Where have you been? Did they send you to Afghanistan to fight, or they take you to Savisa? You just appear from the blues. Good to see you, sir. Good to hear from you again. It's been a while. Then anyway,
I greet you, my brother.
Yeah, God bless you, sir. Then my apostle, bishop, archbishop, give us our mandate. Don't worry, this mandate will be clamoring for by the mercies of God and by the grace of God. This second phase, we are going to get our mandate by the grace of God to come 2027, and I believe so. Then our doctor, Prof, CM, Anime Kenegio, God bless you. Good to see you again. And for those at the comment section, I greet you for supporting this group, making it lively. Thank you, thank you, thank you again. Anyway, let me delve into the main issue for today. What else am I going to even say? Give us mandate has said a lot. Chris Dublin has said a lot. A lot. Madam Rita has said a lot. I just want to add a little bit because they say atol na winch. Nigerians, let's look at it in a different way. Look at it that the criminals are not giving up. The question is, are you going to give up this fight? These criminals, they are microscopic few in our country. You can count them across the 36 states of our country in Nigeria. You can just unpick them. This cabal, they are no more than us. They are fighting, they are in unity, and they are bent to keep us in this abject stagnation. Are we going to give up this fight? Mike Igini came out and exposed a lot of things in this new electoral act. Isn't that enough reason we should fight through? The man has on his own opened his own mouth and said, if I do not give you light, by all means necessary. These are his words. I'm just trying to, bring our minds to reasons for you guys to see reasons why we should fight through and make sure that this guy doesn't come back. One, the rottenness of the system is enough for you to fight. Two, the so-called Presido, criminal Presido, has opened his own mouth, say, by all means necessary, meaning that even if he could not achieve anything in his first tenure, at least Nigeria should have light. That's what it means. If in 4 years, this is my first tenure, I could not give you light, then there is no need for me to come again for you to vote for me. I'm trying to paraphrase it now in a different way. That is reason 2. What about the insecurity? That's reason 3. What about the cost of living? The cost of fuel? Everything has gone AY. I'm just trying to pinpoint reasons why you should fight through to the very end without giving up. A winner is not the one that gave up. That's why he's called a winner. A loser is the one that gives up. That's why he's called a loser. So in every battle of life that you're fighting, could be individual battle, could be career battle, could be marital battle, whatever it is. And in the process of time, you are giving up. That means you're automatically signing for losing. You're just saying, I'm done. Are we going to be done with our country? Having seen all these factors glaring in our eyes, seeing the criminal looters keep looting, seeing the insecurity king going on, and this same person that's going to campaign tomorrow is telling you now, okay, no problem, I couldn't do ABC as promised, a renew hope. But however, in all my agenda of the renew hope, if by all means necessary, I could not give you light, by all means necessary, if I come back, don't vote for me. Nigerians, and this man is coming back, are you going to vote for him? Are you going to vote for him? Based on his words and based on what you yourself have seen on ground. Insecurity is there. Cost of living is there. What about his antecedents that you know about this man? There are factors. I can't even list them all. They are already enough for you to know that this man should get out of that place. So I shouldn't talk much because you're already in it. We're already seeing it. This is what you call is clearer to the blind. The blind can see it. So imagine something that a blind man can see. Imagine something that a deaf can hear. You don't need any prophet to tell you anything. It's there. Just 2 days ago, or day yesterday, they just shot somebody. Jungle justice in Delta State. So our institutions have been messed up. Nothing is working. You are aware of it. You are scared of taking your matter to the court because you're not going to get justice. You're scared of inviting a police person in case you have any armed robbery issue or something. There is nothing that is working completely. You know it. Now, as a citizen of this great country called Nigeria, you have a role to play. If the politicians are playing their role, what is your own role? Are you not meant to correct the anomalies? Are you not going to make sure that this nonsense don't repeat itself? So we are blaming the politician. Okay, what about the citizens? A few days ago, I saw a video in Kano State. A whole governor of a state, as populated as Kano is, the only thing that this governor can think of giving as souvenir is underwear. Something that's as private as that, underwear, and his picture in the center of the underwear. So what has reduced us to this level? We're not even talking about food. That is to say, those that even give Indomie and sugar and milk is even better. Or bag of rice is even better. This is what we're talking about, underwear. female underwear. Maybe next week might be the male boxers. And Nigerians accepted it. That's the worst part of it. And Nigerians accepted it. It is one thing for the man to make an offer. It is another thing for you to accept it. So it's a shared blame. It's a shared responsibility. What kind of sea finish is that? So as I am now, my wife will now be wearing underwear that carry a governance logo in the center code. Really? So underwear is our problem now. Let's say as Kano is now, underwear is their major problem. Hi, Jesus Christ. Who do us this? Who has bewitched us like this? Eh? I tire. I tire. And yet we are called the giant of Africa. How? From where? Mr. Evix, sometimes when I think of Nigeria, I get headache. Sometimes I just sit down, I don't even know what to say again. Because all of us know what to do. The criminals, they also know what can be done to them, and they are out of the way. They know. They know. They know that if these people can arise together in one voice, they are out of the way in 24 hours. But unfortunately, ethnicity, religion, regionalism, tribe, they use these factors to scatter us. And yet, we are calling ourselves Nigerians. Where?
Thank you.
It is where? Say, God help us. I stop here.
Thank you, Oga F. Emmanuel. God bless you, sir. Thank you. All right. The last on the panel, Oga CM. Thank you very much, sir. Good evening to you. Please talk to us.
Okay. Thank you. Good evening. Where's my volume? Good evening, Niger Watch. Good evening, everybody. I observe. I observe all protocols. Yeah. Chris Dublin.
Augusta, I greet you. Dr. CM, good evening, sir.
My prayer is whatever it is that kept you away, whatever it is, I hope it's for something good. If not, may that thing never keep you away again. That is what I will say.
Dr. CM, I beg, before that prayer, we never finish.
No, I said what kept you away from us. That's what I'm saying. If it's for something good, well,
Obviously.
I vote for it. Otherwise, may that thing never keep you away again from us.
Okay.
Now,
Amen.
And this time I'm also happy because we'll be playing for the same team. Unlike when they did the do election, we are. So this time we'll be scoring in the same net. So both of us, either you give me pass, I give you pass. We end up in the same net.
Dr. CM, I beg, may I take 10 seconds from your time? Now that you raised that issue, okay, those people now that we are supporting say, okay, it doesn't matter the party. Why are they not with Peter Obi now trying to support him in this current party that he is in? So if any of those people have gotten to power, do you tell me now as we they talk so, say maybe PDP, they power, as Peter Obi they struggle for ADC, so then whoever the PDP is go come up from PDP, can they follow Peter Obi, they do the ADC thing? That was why some of us said, anywhere Peter Obi put head, go, now there we go, because of a day like this.
Anyway, as the way, maybe while you were away, things begin change. Not on the level of here. I mean, anyway, wherever you are, they see what thing they go on for Nigeria. The idea is that Peter Obi should not be on the ballot, but God will never allow that. The man will be on the ballot. Like those who have spoken before, I know the way things are going in Nigeria. The thing is, it can never be possible that only one party will be on the ballot. No, it has never happened. No matter the dictator that is in power, it has never happened. Nigeria is a multi-party democracy. We all know it. At most 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and it cannot just be any hand-picked. That's what we are saying. So, what really is baffling, or what some of us, why I sometimes shed tears, is that it is not that maybe somebody who must have led the country for a year, 2, 3, 4, want to continue. You plead your case. But in this Tinubu's own case, is double jeopardy. Why is really the worst since records began is that he's a full-blown civilian. Has never been in the armed forces. Full-blown civilian. And to his, the way he credits himself, they fought Nadeko, which is a bulwark against a military regime. And you said you fought Nadeko, you were in exile. You are wanted by Abacha. Today you want to, you surpassed Abacha even. You have surpassed Abacha. Why? You see, when I look at all that, I just look at you. Since for the past 3 years, no governance. Is politics still tomorrow? That is not why you were elected. By now, we could have forgotten about whether you rig yourself into power. It doesn't matter. If you go in, what they say, if you go into an office and you perform very well, people will hardly remember that you didn't write application, that you bypassed application and the interview. Nobody will be mentioning that anymore. A case in point was 1994. Nigeria was going for World Cup in America. They assembled everybody in Nigeria, did their screening, everything. Said they will go and camp in Holland to acclimatize and do whatever. An old Green Eagles, is it Green Eagles or Super Eagles, player called Mike Emenalo, who later became either the general something or in Chelsea. Mike Emenalo was studying in America. He went to Holland to go and play football in a lower division. So luckily for him, as he was playing, somebody told him that, do you know that the Super Eagles are camping in Holland, somewhere in Papendal? He said, Super Eagles, they qualified. He said, okay, let me go there. Since Keshi is there, I played with Keshi, I did all these things. He drove in there. Westerhoff saw him. Say, who are you? He started taking. He said, why didn't you come back? He said, I didn't know. I wasn't called up. Because NFA has to call people to come and screen. I mean, to go through screening. He said nobody invited him, but he was just in Holland. Only I heard. He said, let me come and see if they need anything. I can prepare some Nigerian food in my house and bring to them. The way they do in camp. Now, so he wear jersey. From there to America, straight. And he performed. It was from there that they started, the European club started looking for him. He played for Coventry, I think. So what I'm trying to say in effect is that Tinubu was you see, the disappointment is so staggering and so pitiful. So, there's nothing. You have everything at your beck and call. Why not help Nigeria? You played the worst part of nepotism. In fact, if there is a practical example that nepotism is retrogressive, this is it. When you keep appointing people from your ethnic group, you may be blind to the extent that you may even appoint what they call maybe somebody who is pushing wheelbarrow to come and be a pilot, simply because the person is from you. Because you will be confused. All you want is he speaking my yes, bring him. You push them in. Now look at the way you appointed the Minister for Finance, Minister of State for Finance. I don't know what happened. You bring in Taiwo Oyedele. You remove the substantive minister. You push that one up. Everything must always be. You see, this is why. Maybe these things has to happen so that when Peter B gets in, I will be one of the people to say, look, 100 position, 100 ethnic groups. That is why it's my vote. 100 appointment, 100 ethnic groups. Let people compete so that let's know who is who. Let's know the person occupying this. So nobody will say I was sidelined. Every you will be represented. Then show us what you can do, because it will not be a battle to show. Say, look, oh, I don't want it to be that when I go there they said I'm an ethnic group. Now I know perform. That is the positivity of using sharing posts based on ethnicity. This is the positive side of it. You compete. If that department is leaking, people will say, who is there? Ah, a person from there. This one is succeeding, a person from there. This one. So you people will know, because that is the way it should be. On one hand, you've been able to put everybody, in government, or you give people something to do. On the other hand, you now want to show what you can do. Don't go there and disgrace your ethnic nationality. But look at what Tinubu is doing. Look at what Nigeria has become. When the Tinubu came back from UK, is it up to 2 weeks now or 3 weeks? He went there to go and take a loan. I've never heard that you will borrow money from somebody. The person will supply you what you will use the money to buy. Do you understand that? And then supply you the manpower that will do it. You want to build a house. You go to UBA, United Bank for Africa, say, I need 100 million to build a house. UBA will say, okay, we signed with interest too, hopefully. We will supply you the cement. Now UBA go buy cement from that 100 million. Now we buy cement, buy all the building materials, and even supply you the carpenter, this thing, bring them into your country. So what then are you taking the money for? That is Tinubu's economics. This is not up to, I don't think it's up to a month. I stand to be corrected. He's now proposing for another loan. Of what use is all this? Let's do a bit of analysis. There was petroleum subsidy, means that for every, let's say the price of petrol is 100 naira a liter. They say government will subsidize by, let's say, 60 naira. 40 naira will be paid by the consumer. At a time, this was the case. Tinubu now came in and said, no more subsidy, which means the entire 100 naira will be paid by the consumer. The 60 that government is contributing, government has taken it back. In other words, you pay the entire 100 naira. So when you pay the entire 100 naira, that's 60 naira that government has taken back. Where is it? Yet you are borrowing money on top of that. And upon that, we are still exporting our crude oil. Yes, Nigeria is still selling crude oil and gas. So all this money, where is it? Nothing to account. We were here. Chris, you were aware when we were discussing that Federal Ministry of Health was given 38 million as capital project. So I know people will hear Federal Ministry of Health. I keep emphasizing this. They think that it is federal, that 10-story building or 5 or 4-story building at Abuja is Federal Ministry of Health. Yes, it is. But in practical terms, Federal Ministry of Health means at least 37 federal teaching hospitals, tertiary institutions. All the teaching hospitals in Nigeria are controlled by Federal Ministry of Health. So when you give this 38 million, assuming you are trying to give, because every state must have one federal hospital, either it's a teaching hospital for a federal university or a federal medical center where you do not have a federal university running medicine, having a faculty of medicine. So this is shocking. And then you hear the way they pack billions or millions of dollars to go and build, telling the Americans that there is no massacre in Nigeria. There is nothing like terrorism. There is not. How can this government be bereft of sense when America has their embassy in Nigeria? What do you think we are going to tell them in Washington, that they won't confirm from their ambassador in Lagos or Abuja? That is what they will tell them. Say, okay, we've had you. So you see, when you see this type of thing, it baffles you. Now said, what really is this government up to? And then this is a man, people are telling us, he will complete 8 years. By the time Tinubu gets to 2027 and beyond, how much will a liter of petrol be costing? How much?
It will
How
be
many people
5,000
we
5,000 naira now. We'll manage her now.
5,000.
okay, okay.
We'll manage her.
And the way I always put my, because that's why I say when you come on Niger Watch, whatever we are saying about this thing, you must have had it on the news. But we are sort of brainstorming and bringing different perspective to open it up so that people may even say, "Oh, I never thought like this." Somebody in Yenegoa may be shouting, "Hey, now wow, see petrol. I never buy and I go," but not knowing that where the person is standing, under it is crude oil. Yes, under that, yes, if you dig deep, there's crude oil there. Yet you are looking for it and say it's too expensive. You see, that is the tragedy of a nation. I wish people will just, show a bit of imagination and be able to see beyond their nose. Nigeria is bleeding not because of, or we are suffering not because of we do not have. We have excess. But those that self-appointed leaders, why not have mercy on your people? This is not, we are not talking to God anymore. You, the leader, have mercy on the people. Think less of yourself. Why should Nigeria is supposed to be a country that we be enjoy. They say if you want to enjoy free petrol, come and live in Nigeria. You can buy petrol like water and drive your car. Because we have them nyafu nyafu. Yet what we go through to buy fuel is not what an average Ivorian or Senegalese go through. Yet we have it everywhere. They are even stolen, and you don't care. You don't care. That's why sometimes when I look at all these things, I said, God. Anyway, I still believe that the Almighty God will make it possible. Nigerians have suffered and cried. And they know that P2B is the man that when he goes there, at least this theft will stop. See stealing, the theft, it must stop. Whether P2B will now go and say it must be made in Nigerian car, ban all this. I mean, there are a lot of things to do. Money will flow everywhere. There are so many. Why Tinubu just come in and decide to be kleptomaniac? Stealing money left, right, and center. It's not even shaming every time you are borrowing. So can't you produce the one you are borrowing? What have you used it for? Nothing to show for it. In a country brimming with talents, all the contract Tinubu is awarded is to Chaguri. No tender, no bidding. Nothing like a federal government advertise for this. Then you see different companies all over the world coming to say, look, if you give us, we do everything. It just go to Chaguri. A criminal convicted for money laundering in Switzerland, and a criminal charge in America. Yet Tinubu come and gave him GCON, Grand Commander number 2. He could have given him GCFR, the one he's having. GCON, what you reserve for vice presidential candidate, vice president of a country, or maybe another person, I've forgotten. You carried a criminal like that. And they are even, according to what I read, they've reported him that he's a sponsor of terrorism through Hamas, Hezbollah. He is. Tinubu carry sort of these things, because the company that Shaguri is having, the son of Shaguri is on the board. Sheyi Tinubu is also on the board. Confirmed. How can you be this callous and wicked to your own people? Who is benefiting now? To your own people. You can't even use the talent of your country. At your age, you are still backing money that even Sheyi and his great-grandchildren, they can't finish it. Of what use is this? So it's very, very, sometimes you look at it, you shake your head. The thing you're going to give, you promise Nigerians light, let them not vote for you. Now, before they want to rub it in their faces, you decide to remove Aso Rock from national grid. It's like a man who built a house and then fenced it with all those kind of military fence, so that whatever is going on there, it doesn't even know. You have your own just to take care of Aso Rock. What of other people? And you come back, all you are doing is they will vote for you, and people are confusing you. I've never seen a wicked, that is naturally wicked. Tinubu is wicked. I never knew somebody that I don't think even Buhari is not like this now. Buhari wasn't top to, not to talk of Jonathan or Yaradua or Obasanjo wasn't this bad. Obasanjo wasn't like Obasanjo assembled brain and there were results. Tinubu just come there, I don't know. We just stealing money, packing money. What are you doing with all this? What are you going to do with it? Nothing is working, and you just kept quiet. You can't even talk to Nigerians. How many times has Tinubu spoken to Nigerians except to assemble some APC people he gives money and start to brag? He doesn't even know what is law. ADC conducted their convention. He says it's illegal. Is it you that you know what is the meaning of illegality? It's court that pronounces something illegal. Or if there's a court pronouncement that this thing is not like this, you go against it. Tinubu says it's an illegal. A president of a country. He just talks like somebody who is coming out of a beer parlor after taking some bottles. He start to
Oga did he go to school? Why are you surprised? Did he go to school?
That is the
Why are you surprised now?
You see, I believe if you don't know anything now, I mean, if you are humble, somebody can teach you. After teaching you, that's why you go to school. And when you graduate from school, you can't be the same. You cast your mind back before you came in. So you can be taught now. Say, this is it, and you are bright. What are you bright? You are the commander-in-chief. You are the number one citizen. Everybody cannot be your enemy. They should be a friend. In governance, even you can even tell the opposition, please, I need this man. It's only him that can give us electricity. Come over. I give you the contract. Still be in your party, but go and deliver. People will clap for you. What we want is result. What we want is result. Yet you are still playing politics, criminal politics. Everybody must come and bow for you. You see, even if, oh God. So when you juxtapose this with what P2B is going through from one party, and you are not even ashamed, you go to Labour, you cause confusion. Do you know that Oshomole won an election as ACN? The first time in Edo State, Oshomole was ACN before they become APC. He won election. Good luck, Jonathan and PDP. Tell the state and said they should swear him in. Congratulated him from Abuja before what is the name? Oshomole went to Abuja to go and thank the president. That is leadership. Jonathan is PDP. He's not interested whether PDP dominate the whole of every state in Nigeria. He's not interested. A rival party member. They defeated Oshomole. They removed the PDP. What is the name? They removed the PDP or Saramen Osumbo, who is of the presidential party. But he said no. Swear Oshomole. Since that is what the court said. Let him go. That is how to govern a nation. That is how everything. If the whole country every family in Nigeria cannot be a PC. It's only somebody who hasn't got the skill, doesn't know what to do. We think that for me to be president, for me to govern, every 200 million must be members of APC. This thing, they said the way they are clustering against it, this thing, the bubble go burst. Because by the time you open up, everybody should be member of APC. Even criminals go join. You don't know who is even there to undo you. So the leadership of Tinubu is so disgusting. What you read every day, and some people in attempt to feed because of what they will eat. You see a full-blown adult. Somebody, you expect that the person should know better. They will even be talking about it. Tinubu is fixing Nigeria. The best president, he has courage of what? Or strategy of what is strategy? What is strategy? Strategy simply means this is A, this is B. How you move from A to B, that is strategy. That is called strategic management. If the way you are moving, that's when they will know whether it is legal or illegal, or if whether it's criminally minded before you got there. I say it's a strategy. A strategy economy is failing. Look at the way they are even a general is that so many. Nigeria can never sink below this. The only thing is that Nigeria has come to the nadi. The only thing is that they will now start to move up. That's why it's time. I urge P2B, no matter all the things thrown in your path, just for the sake of Nigerians, those millions, those poor people following you all over Abuja, all over the north, you see them clapping hands. Just because of those people, just because of them, don't give up. You are not coming for you are not coming for the well-off. Just be, if you remember those people every day, you say, because of these people, even if it warrants paying the ultimate price, please do. You will never be forgotten. After all, what is life? Every life that have is not what you do to life that matter, how many years you spend that matter, but the glory you bring to bear on it. So you see. Anyway, Chris, thank you very much for coming back. You know, I know with you now, the slow assassin. This our channel, our channel will be bubbling again. This time we'll be scoring goal in one net, not unlike before. Thank you very much, Niger Watch.
Thank you, Augustine. God bless you, sir.
Just in case you don't forget, me I no forget. My people no feel forget. Now for your era people they die pass. Now for your era petrol price high pass. Now for your era school down to scam. Now for your era insecurity high pass. Now for your era people they cry pass. Now for your era hungry they beat us pass. Now for your era mama they body picking. Die I see why you promise us safety. You promise us good life. You promise us good road. You promise us heaven on earth. But right now we no fit sleep again. Children no fit go school again. Bandit they kidnap children. We go school every day. Kidnappers no they cover their face again. Papa and mama no fear for school fees again. Farmers no fit go farm again. Workers no fit go work again. Mama they body picky they bury. Mama they no even see papa head again. I go put them to your face. I don't care if me and you go get case. Cause this matter won't make me crazy. Jagaban, you be failure. Everything about your era and a failure. In our next generation, we rather not have a president than to have a failure. You fail me, my family. You fail my people, you fail all my generation. To fear kwa, we pour spit for your face. Nigeria don't turn to zoo because of you.
Wow. Okay. Lapata, talk to us. Good evening to you, my brother.
Yeah, good evening, Niger Watch. Thank you for giving us this opportunity once again. And I thank Mom in Diaspora. Thank everyone that have come out here today. Madam Rita, thank you very much. I saw your submission. It was highly superior, and I concur with it because I went and investigated, and yes, more than 65% of Nigerians are having it, and more is still joining more is still going to join. I want to thank the viewers and everybody, and our brother, the man, the Dutchman. We miss you. Hey, what happened to my brother? The slow assassin. Back.
No, my doctor, here.
No, true. You know, Chris, not the rush to talk. You go to release and small, but you go no.
The man that will just give you one. He will just give you one pellet. You don't go.
No, my doctor, here. That name give me that time.
The slow assassin. Till today, till tomorrow. The slow assassin.
Yesterday, you know what was going on in my mind? My spirit man was just thinking. I say I need to pray for my brother. My brother, I need to pray for you.
I can hear you.
May God give you the zeal, the wisdom to overcome anything that cometh your way.
Amen.
In Jesus' mighty name. Anything that comes your way shall be meant for your upliftment. In Jesus' mighty name.
Amen.
As you journey with the heart, with a fruitful heart, a heart that speaketh truth among others, God will make you sit on top of the mountain top and see what is ahead of others, so that you can navigate it to the right place. In Jesus' mighty name.
Amen.
May you prosper.
Amen.
Any trouble cannot weigh you down. It is meant for your upliftment. In Jesus' mighty name. Fear not. Fear not. Fear not. You are overcomer. You will overcome them. Fear not. There's nothing that has happened in this world that has never happened before. There is always a way when there is no way. There is always a way for the righteous. And you are among the righteous. There is a way for you. May God bless you. In Jesus' mighty name.
Amen. Thank you.
Amen. Oh.
Thank you, Pastor. Pastor Reverend,
Archbishop.
Archbishop.
I have the heart of gold now.
Black Panther, you surprised me. Oh, this so you get Atalakpa face, get this thing face.
Everybody,
No.
second job.
The guy get different talent. He have a music talent. Atalakpa talent. Atalakpa.
That is why I can dwell among everybody. Even Jesus Christ dwell among the Atalakpas and the wicked ones. That's why we all should endeavor to have that wisdom to dwell among, no matter how people behave. Our own behavior can transform them. And that is what we are doing today. And I pray we'll continue to do this till we get the victory. Let us start. Most of you might have been seeing what is happening in the media, where they are putting, what's the name of that man? Atiku and the Ibadan governor. I call him the Ibadan governor. Sheyi Makinde. Sheyi Makinde. Those are all the handwork of APC. You might not get it. Some of you might have been seeing some ADC so group on your Facebook. These are all the handiworks of the APC people that have been paid to do that, because the APC have nothing else to throw towards ADC. They want to disorganize the alignment. The alignment might look odd, might look bad, but there's one thing we should know. It is the same Nigeria that will fix the country. We will all fix this country. No matter who we run to, the good, the bad, we'll fix it. And one among us will rise up and fix it. That is the journey we're after today. So all these things that are roaming around, you see, there's one beautiful thing that I know when I after studying and being tutored by a wise man, a man of God who is wise. He's not as wise as God, but he's wise, a wise man. He teaches. You see, when things will not get rosy, it will get darker. But it takes the righteous ones inside the darkness, that will make the light overcome the majority of the dark ones that lives in that place. Because there is what we call a rub-off of wisdom, a rub-off of goodness that will make a man change his psyche. Because our psyche has been destroyed. 65% of Nigeria's psyche have been destroyed. But it takes the rub-off of the next man to change the psyche of the other person. And these people are applying this thing that I've said in the other way round. They're trying to distort us the more. That yes, oh, this man, I said, look, when I stick my ground, I said, Atiku will not contest. He will not contest because the thing has gone too far. If you look at the dimension, even if you bring this guy from Ibadan to put with Atiku, he has nothing. There's no pattern. There's no pattern they can play. There's no pathway to their presidency. Let's be realistic. There's no pathway. I'm speaking politics now. There's no pathway to their presidency. He cannot even be rest assured that he will get Ibadan where he is governing. He cannot be rest assured that he get it. But Obi is rest assured to get Ibadan without not spending a dime there. That is it. When the righteous man comes, everything that is evil will run after him. But at the long run, he will succeed. Look, there's nothing the West have against Obi. It might be a problem to them. There's no leverage they have against him. But there's one thing that we work out for the West. This is geopolitics. He is not as corrupt, but is ready to be on the round table to make deals. That is one thing that's never come out of Africa for a very, very long century. Longest time ever. It hasn't come out of Africa. And when they have a man that can sit on the table with the West to make a deal, then things will run. The world will be a better place. We might not be the best now, but if we start doing things the right and have a leader, we'll walk towards being once again the giant of Africa. Yes, we are the giant of Africa. We didn't make ourselves. Many made the people, the Africans made us the giant of Africa. Let me tell you why I say so. You see, the South African struggle, most of you should go and read about it, the apartheid struggle, what the role Nigeria played, both in Africa and the United Nations. Most of us need to go and study that. So my heart bleeds when something's happened against us because we are in this state. Nigeria spent 60 billion US dollars. Mark my word, go and fact check me. 60 billion US dollars in making sure, lobbying in the United Nations, funding the ANC, giving them scholarship, funding them in terms of education, funding their military, funding every arms of the ANC, making sure that they had nothing. That is why it took the South African president that was remanded for almost for life, Nelson Mandela. He came to Nigeria. The first trip he came to Nigeria. And on the national stadium, he gave a lauding speech that he has never given before. And he spoke about this nation, Nigeria. Well, all of us should go. Your Google is your friend. Everything is on Google. Everything that I'm saying here, fact check me. So that is it. That is what a big brother does. No African country can step forward to do what we have done. It is not man, but God made us so. But we are in a disarray because we are not yet, people see us as a nation, but we are not yet a nation. We are trying to be a nation, but there are some certain force that have taken over the resources of the nation, that have taken the wealth of the nation and reached themselves. Now they can power and dictate who become. That is why we have been having these long problems of not having a good leaders. Because when wealth is given to the wrong hand, it's just like what is almost happening in the US. But because of the resistance from the people, they resist the rich. A man is trying to become the first trillionaire in the world, but the American government is resisting. So, but we don't resist. Rather, we celebrate wealth. And that is wrong. That is wrong. Now, my doctor here will say, we are not yet civilized. I'm telling the truth. It is true. Not that we are rebuking civilization. We are rebuking it. That is why I'll put it. We are rebuking it. So, my brothers and sisters, the APC We should not let our heart be broken. This is how it will be when you are fighting for freedom. This is how it should be. It might get worse. Libya is worse than ever today. 10 seconds, sir. Libya is worse than ever today, but they are trying to pick all the things left over to make back and come back as a nation. We are on the brink of getting our nation. 2027 will never go the way the last election go. There's going to be a fight, and that fight will lead to the liberation of Nigeria. Thank you.
Yeah, thank you, Black Panther. Niger Watch, are you still there?
Okay.
Thank you.
All right. Black Panther, thank you, my brother. Thanks for your submission, and thanks for the prayer for our brother, Mr. Chris. Okay, guys, we are going to have our final submission right now, so we can round up. We still have Mother Rita. She's the one that paved way for you all to come here today. Mother Rita, thank you very much. Please talk to us. Your 2 minutes.
Thank you very much. Yeah, thank you very much, Mr. Elvis. I think everybody has said everything that needs to be said, but I'm just reading now that Ahmed Dati has left the Labour Party and he's in PRP. PRP is
about Dati.
Yes, so his elder brother Ahmed Baba Ahmed is the national chairman of PRP.
Is the national chairman now?
Yes, so of course, I mean that would.
So Dati Ahmed don't come up for Labour Party.
Yes.
Yes, they don't come out.
Yes.
What
so
do you mean good they do then?
Exactly. What's he doing there? There's nothing to do there. What's he doing there?
Abure now. Okay.
He best friends. Mr. Elvis. Yeah, so anyway, that's also all I have to say. And I just pray that Nigerians' mindset will really, really change, because I think that's the first step to the change that we want. And I still support what Peter Obi is doing, and I praise him. I think he has tried beyond even my expectation. His tenacity and even his sort of silent sagacity, I really admire that. That is true leadership, even in the face of doubt, in the face of very excoriating, like excoriating presentation towards him. I just feel that he's just a blessed man, and Nigeria is so lucky to have a man like this. And if we lose him politically, well, I think we deserve what we're getting. That's all I have to say. Thank you so much, Mr. Elvis. You're just a wonderful man, and I don't know how you do it. Come here every day, even the fact that there's no electricity and you're using fuel, for 5-6 hours. Like, I can't do it. So I just want to praise you and say I really appreciate you, Mr. Elvis, and God will continue to provide and bless you. And I'm please urging everybody, please like. Those of you in the panel, have you clicked on your like? In case you have forgotten, please click on like, and those in the comment section, please just click on the light. And if you want to share, you can share this program as well, because it's for everybody. Have a good night, everyone. Thank you, Sir Elvis.
Thank you very much, Mother Rita. 90% of the people that come to the panel don't click on like. We have a software that we now use to check that since I think since July last year. But I don't bother about it. Maybe some of them just want to click on link and quickly join the panel, but they don't click on like at all on the video, the main video. So sometimes, yeah, that can be understood, because they don't. If you check the people on the panel, they don't really have business with. It looks like they don't have business with the. How do I put it on, with YouTube or with the people? Their only business is the link, but you can still have business with it because before you join the panel, you have to come through the YouTube, right? Then once you are now inside the panel, then that's the only time I can justify that you don't have business with the YouTube anymore. You are just like in another house. But before that, before I post out a link and all that, we should be clicking on the like. It's very, very important. God bless you all. Clicking on the like is also to help you, because you are here to give a wonderful submission. I guess you want your submission to go viral, to go far. Even myself, I try my best to still cut your submission sometimes, or most times, and repost it again for people to hear you out. So you can still help yourself by liking, so that YouTube will help you to promote your own voice. But meanwhile, let's move on. Give us a mandate. If you are there, your 2 minutes, please.
Thank you very much. Hopefully you can hear me clearly, sir.
Yeah.
Thank you very much for all that you do. We appreciate you. You are a blessing to this generation. Thank you so very much. I think on that like thing, if we have 10 panelists here and the 10 panels click on the like, that's also making the platform go viral. So maybe we'll do that every day now. Well, for me, I would just say that honestly, we don't deserve Tinubu. We do not deserve elements like this or people like this. Permit my words. We don't deserve someone like Tinubu. As a matter of fact, now Nigerians don't even know where Tinubu is from. I'm from Southwest. I'm from Oyo State. CM can tell us where he came from. Madam Rita can tell me boldly that she's from Edo State. Mr. Evie can tell me he's from Edo State. Tinubu, we are still contemplating on where he came from. So for me, why we need to fight and make sure that this guy does not come back in the next election or next year is the fact that, have you asked yourself? I just wish that Nigerian can go and see one video that was one documentary that was done about him and Shaguri. These guys are ripping off the country. Tinubu and Shaguri, they are ripping off our country. I know what we now know what they are what they are doing. They are putting their children up. They are bringing their. Have you guys seen the video of Akpabio's daughter? 25 years old girl that they now call their mama in Rivers in Cross River. 25 years old girl. What's she doing? Sharing cap and t-shirts. And those old men sat in the bus singing for her that their mama don't come on and their mama be there. 25 years old girl. So all of them now they are placing their children strategically that that their generation will serve their children, because I will not serve their children. Their generation will serve their children. So Shaguri, Tinubu can decide to lock up a Nigerian that was born in Lagos State, maybe in Idiaraba, or lock up a Nigerian born in Onisha, or the one born in Oyo State, or the one in Kaduna for Shaguri. Yes. So this is why it's so critical that Nigerians, in case you don't. So for me, we just have to continue to do this our best, and we get it done. Thank you, sir.
Thank you, my brother. Before you enter Jatiri, God bless you. Okay, Mr. Chris, your 2 minutes, sir.
Yeah, Dr. Sir, once again, everybody, do well, everybody welcome this panel. And all the welcome wishes, thank you all so much. Mr. Najawa, I'll just piggyback on what Give Us Our Mandate was saying, and namely to thank you for giving us this platform and this opportunity for we to do this together every day. It's not, to even say it's not easy is an understatement. It's big work. It's big work, especially when you are doing it from your own volition. You are not really part of the team per se, but this is a battle you've decided to take up upon yourself, irrespective of who is watching. Thank you so much for that. And Mommy Diaspora, thank you so much, Mommy, for your support and allowing this platform to continue to flourish from grace to grace. Now to Nigerians, see, I've told you guys, the only person that is ready for governance, that have a Nigerian agenda, is His Excellency Peter Obi. He's the only person that has a Nigerian agenda. That is why his campaign, his rhetorics are completely different from the rest of them. He's standing tall above all of them. If not for the dirty nature of Nigerian politics, this man would have won the election before the campaign even started. But unfortunately, that's the way it is. So the reason I'm saying this is that your support for Peter Obi, you are not doing him any good at all. You are doing this for yourself, for your children, and for your children's children. We have to sink that into our skull. Ladies and gentlemen, this is the man we must not miss. We must all do our best to ensure that this man becomes the president of the nation so that he can set that standard. The rest of them are tribal bigots, now all of them be. It's there in their records. It's there in their records. I didn't say it. I didn't make it happen. Go and look at their records. This is the only man that can make Nigerians citizens again. There's a difference between being a citizen of a country and just being part of that country. The vast majority of us are just part of the nation. Well, we have tomorrow to talk. Thank you, everybody, and good night.
Thank you, Oga Chris. Thank you, sir. Good night. Black Panther, your 2 minutes, please.
Oh, now my turn. No. Thank you very much. I want to say, you see, Naija Watch is a peculiar person. People don't know him. People don't know him very well. But there's one thing that I know in him that I know I did very sure. Very, very sure. If I mention her, mommy go say yes. Naija Watch is very, very, very stubborn. But not stubborn to the other side. He's not stubborn to a fault. That is one beautiful thing. And that is one thing I learned from my dad. He said, if you are stubborn, don't be stubborn to a fault. Always grab yourself back very well and look forward. He said, when you are stubborn to a fault, people will take advantage of that issue and use it against you. Naija Watch is a very good person. His goodness radiates and it affects a lot of people. That's to show you. People have been saying, oh, let's contribute money for him to come so that I can come and be a governor in the Edo State. That is the goodness that comes out of him that affects others. That is why people are saying, we will donate and make you the governor of Edo State. He might look at it as if it's a joke, but there's one thing: when men shout among multitude that this is the man we want, people will go ahead to investigate that man and see whether that man is good. No matter how bad the crowd is, they will still investigate whether that man is. That is why Peter Obi today, they've not found anything against him. He's a good man, but he's not a saint. But he radiates goodness and it affects every one of us because we have seen what we want in him. He's carrying what we want. That is why we are pursuing him. We must guide him like a pregnant woman who is about to give birth to a nation of goodness. That is why we are nurturing that pregnancy, because we know at a set time he will give birth to a beautiful nation that we will call our own. That is why we are protecting him. That is why we are compassionate. And that is why the people, we must bend their neck to vote for him. Because those that many of Nigerians, as Madam Rita said, and I concur with him, he brought in a stronger defense. We have been dismantled psychologically. So what we should do, sometimes you force them, bring their neck so that they will do, because if we don't get it in 2027, mark my word, plan B will take effect. Because if you, like I said, if you stretch a ladder, you stretch and it go past the elasticity limit, it will never come back to its original length anymore. It will go gaga. So my brothers and sisters, 2027, it is a must for us, because somebody is pregnant and we must guide that pregnancy very well, judiciously, emotionally, and that person is Mr. Peter Obi. Now or never, we must get it. Thank you all.
Okay. Thank you, my brother. Thank you for the good compliment. Mo first saw the problem with this, so that's the most important one. The Nigerian's environment is not conducive at the way we speak. Nothing is working. You see I'm not sure Black Panther, because you did comment on it. If you saw the boy that was executed, this evening, You know, it was shocking
Oh,
how they
I saw
executed.
you. The
You
heard
know,
you
so
saying it. What?
so yeah, the country is immense. You know, it's a big mess. So although this is the update, Gasian will say something. Let me just put the update here quickly, then we'll take it from here.
Good evening. My name is Harrison. In Guamnishu, all the officers involved, from Usman Nuhu to the least officer in that team, all of them are currently on their way to Abuja. Now, the person taking them to Abuja is the commander, the area commander, ACP Aliu Shaba. The IGP ordered they should bring all of them to Abuja. So by morning, they should be in Abuja to face whatever this they have committed. They will face it tomorrow morning. So for me, I want to commend the IG for this response. I want to commend you, and also to Delta State Commissioner of Police, to his management team. Thank you for this response you gave to this matter. All right. Now, tomorrow morning, like I said before, we are going to worry. We'll still be in worry tomorrow morning.
Look at the face of the guy that was executed in the broad daylight. In the broad daylight, the guy begged. He begged, let me take you to where. They not listen to him. They killed this boy just like that. The police officer tried everything. The gun not work. The gun hook, everything. He make sure say that gun work. If you watch that video, executed him just like that.
To see the family of Ogenemine. All right, the way that guy was killed, good at all. Good. Now, if you are arrested with something like that, it calls for investigation. You carry out thorough investigation. This guy was begging. They tied him. They tied him to the back. He was begging for his life. Now person I ain't send them. He was begging. He was begging. The police would have carried him to the station. The boy would now lead them to whoever sent him. Now, nobody knows if this boy is innocent of the crime or not. Nobody knows, because they have tied him. Or even say, maybe you knew who Usman. Maybe you knew who Usman. Know who get that gun. Maybe you know who get the gun. It happened. This thing happened in Abia State. Andrew Chekwa. 2 girls, Celine and Afiba, left Port Harcourt to meet with Andrew in Aba. They got missing. Now, policemen from Abuja came to Abia State, picked up Andrew. On the way to Abuja, Andrew was by on the way. How many years ago till now? Nothing. So, if person commits crime, I think it's good you give him a chance to prove his case. At least, make even give you people who follow and do the thing. They not be arrest the person. No. From the information we're getting now, police did not arrest this boy. Now pack them for arrest this boy. Hand over to police. Police come pick up the suspect to station. The officer carry gun. Boom, 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 boom. He fired the boy. You all saw it. They picked him and put him inside the Sienna. They got to the station. He still cleared the boy. Finish him. That's evil. That's evil. That's evil.
Very sad. Augustine, talk to us, sir. Let's round up.
Okay. In my concluding this submission, let me also urge whoever is listening to us, especially the obedience, those that believe that the salvation at least to set a good foundation for Nigeria lies on P2B. Please, let's not be discouraged. I know the APC and Tinubu, they are using every unimaginable and unimaginable tricks to frustrate P2B. The judiciary is in their pocket. The INEC is in their pocket. I understand that the court is sort of wasting time to deliver judgment because they want to do it very close, probably to the deadline, so that when they deliver it, there won't be any more time left for anybody who want to switch over to switch over. That's why some people are suggesting that P2B should go straight to PRP. Probably they are preparing ground, but I will concede one thing. Whatever we say here is based on our limited knowledge from limited observation. We are not insiders unless they tell us. We are not insiders in ADC. I am not. So sometimes we use what they call something like data or information we gather, pierce them together, make a projection, and then feel that it may come to this way. So we are not. So that's why sometimes I don't go outrightly to blame, because you never know. It's only P2B knows what he's going through, whether in dreaming, when he's sleeping, and what he hears. And then the grace of God carrying him. Because Nigeria, this is the most criminal, wicked regime we've ever seen. You have all the resources, you have everything, you are carrying the meat of elephant on your head, yet you are using your toenails to drag ant with somebody. For what use is that? Nigeria can never be a property of Tinubu and the APC. Nigeria belongs to everybody. So to that extent, nobody should be discouraged. We just have to tell them it does not belong to you. One day you get out of that place, and it is soon. You can't go. We don't need Tinubu beyond 2027. Otherwise, I don't know how many Nigerians will be alive, apart from hunger. Now look at the way Nigerians are dying like cockroach. No accountability, nothing. Anything can just happen. All he knows is that thank God thank devil, he has been able to cocoon himself in Aso Rock. He doesn't care whether Nigeria is in darkness or not. All he talks is everything about him. He wants to rule idiots. Devil, no way. We are not foolish people. Nigeria, everybody. I think even the frontline politicians are now complaining. Maybe it's getting to them. Probably it's blocking their maybe the line through which they benefit. So that's why everybody, who knows, maybe this is the type of suffering will now unite the country against APC and Tinubu. I wonder how they sleep at night with all these things going on. It's a shame, really. Niger Watch, thank you very much. Chris Dublin, welcome back. We missed you a lot, so now we will cover so many grounds, because your opinion on issues, it may differ from me, but I learn a lot, and then it illuminates whatever we do here. So I'm happy to hear you and see you back. Welcome back. Thank you, Niger Watch.
Okay. Yes, we all are family here, regardless of whatever or any decision or whatever that happens. We should always know that love leads. We are one. We should remain one. One voice cannot do what we are doing now. Some of you, know you always give me praises, encouraging me and all that. I appreciate it, but you should know that I was the one also doing it alone. I can't do it. Maybe they'll get to a point I'll get tired. I just beg, I can't do this thing anymore, because there's nobody there that is encouraging me like you're doing. So for me, I see it as a collective effort. All the voices here today, I cannot make all the submissions that all of you have given today. I can only give what I know, what I can, and where my power reach. Then I'll press the button, I'll end the show. But everybody put in their voices today. Look at the comment section. In case you don't know, go check every platform that is running live or whatever they are running. Compare their comment section with my own comment section. It's not bragging. It's not bragging. Or if you want to call it bragging, let me brag. My comment section remains the best, because my people in the comment section, they are very, very responsible. They read before they write. or when they write, they read before they post. You know, I don't know how this happens. It's not me, because many people there on the comment section are older than me. So it's not me that discipline them. Is they are human beings, matured minds that know that this is what is right, this is what is wrong. Since I've been running my platform, this is how it is. Those of you that joined today, this is how my platform has always been. Those of you that joined last year, it don't be like that before you came in. So I want to give thanks to in fact, I'm worshiping my people in the comment section today. I want to say thank you. God bless you all. Because it's not easy. Every day, you check my comment section, it's like a family meeting. All of them for there, be like saying a family meeting every single day. You know, even the one we never join us for so long ago, when they come, they will just blend straight away with their people there again. Is this thing not be say you too know am. Now these things they happen. No, never see person wey get children. You are very disciplined. You do everything in the whole world to give your children the best. Your children will still grow up be useless. You don't know. You know you will not be asking. I tried my best. So it's luck. It's luck. Talk less of say a platform where adults, grandmama, grandpapa, elderly mama, everybody there here. I want to say I'm grateful. So let's continue to do our part. My only pain since I've been running this platform till now is that Nigerians in diaspora are putting more effort to see Nigeria work than Nigerians in Nigeria. And I don't know why. The time I was in the UK.
No, it's for a simple reason. Nigeria, what you should know, those of us that are outside, you've seen what the type of life we experience outside. You find out that this is what it should be, and it's not a rocket science. It can be done. That is what motivates some of us. Said, look, because when you walk within the Western world, you find out that you are not doing anything extraordinary. They are not having double brain. You say you can. It's just like somebody driving a car in Europe. You imagine yourself that car being taken to your village. You can still drive it, start it, and then keep moving. So that is the thing.
To be honest,
But to
I
them,
don't
they do
think
not.
there's justification for these people back home.
They do not. No. Not that I'm making sense for them, but in a way, they are here to see life beyond. An average Nigerian sees suffering as a way of life. If you don't know, an average Nigerian in Nigeria assume that suffering is a way of life. I used to tell some of them, say, look, if it's the way things are done in Nigeria, and that is the same way things are done all over the world, say in Canada, Europe, or maybe South America, it means that those places will be as bad as Nigeria. So the fact that they are not as bad as Nigeria means that they are doing things differently. And that is the mentality we want to bring, starting with accountability of P2P, so that we stop thief, make thief stop government, make thief stop.
Okay, let's round up. Okay. Quickly, go ahead. Quickly.
I just want to 1 minute for that video you just showed. You see, I just want to say this is a barbaric works of the Nigerian police. And this thing has been existing for well over 30 years. This thing happened today. Has been done by the Nigerian forces for well over 30 years. Thank God for social media. People might not understand where I'm coming from. The reason why SARS, the Nigerian people got up against SARS. SARS, this is the work of SARS. This was the work they were doing before. I've been a witness. Where I went to see somebody in SARS, and the police they were using stuff, they were shooting back under the ground there for their first quarter. I asked one of his officers, this is exactly what he told me. So this thing has been done. That is why I said the Nigerian police force,
We need to restructure the Nigerian police force so that they can be a police, not a military force. Because they have no value for life anymore.
Okay. I appreciate to all my people. Thank you very much for your time with us. We'll have to talk about Nigeria issue. We'll say it for a whole day. We'll still be here. Let's continue again from where we stop. Thank you, Madam Rita. Thank you, Oga Chris, Black Panther, Oga.
You don't forget me, Abi.
Okay, talk to us now. Oga Efebadwe. I think so you don't sleep.
Abi, you know what? Give me like 2 minutes. You won't rig me out.
No, I think so you don't sleep now. I think so you don't sleep.
Anyway, let me just chip in this one for 1 minute. Sincerely, my fellow Nigerians, Nigeria is our collective company. It's a project for everyone. We all have stake to this company called Nigeria. We can hire and we can fire. So look at it as your own company that you employ people to work for you for a return. And at the end, you're saying that the company is going down the drain. What will you do? You fire the workers and get a brand new team. That is what I want us to do 2027 election. Let's fire these criminals out of the way and employ new people that will bring about the dividends of the democracy so that all of us collectively can have peace and can sleep well. God bless you. Thank you, Mr. Evans, for the time.
All right. Thank you, Oga Efemana. Thank you, sir. I appreciate you. Give us a birthday. Thank you. Everyone that came to the panel. I appreciate you all. Mother for Mommy Diaspora. Thank you very much, Mommy. I appreciate you. Thank you, Abu Azim, my brother. I appreciate you. Thank you, Mother Peggy Modi, Mother Eugenia, Mother Stella, myself, Michael Ganimaro, Mr. Johnson Emmanuel. God bless you all. Seven girl made there. Thank you, Stella Affini. Thank you, Scholastica. Thank you. I appreciate you all, my people. Vital Sekwebele. Thank you. I appreciate every one of you. Madam Emma, Madam Deborah, and many others. So those of you who chatted us today, Oga Ifeanyi, Hope Oriake, thank you. Sending girl, my dear Mr. Johnson Emmanuel. I'm very, very grateful. And people, now here we'll round up right now. I'll see you guys again tomorrow, fingers crossed, 7 p.m. Nigerian time, so we can continue from where we stop. Please, before you leave, endeavor to press on the like. Take our voices far. Good night, my people.
Whichever way, by all means necessary, you must have electricity. And you will not pay for estimated bill anymore. A promise made will be a promise kept. If I don't give and I come back, by all means necessary, don't vote for me. You must have electricity. That's the truth. And you will not pay for estimated bill anymore. A promise will be a promise. But he said, if I don't keep the promise, by all means I come back for second time. Don't vote for me. You will not pay for estimated bill anymore. Now now GBT, now Ojoro, now deceit, now mago, now lie, truth, no day, their mouth. Listen again. If I don't keep the promise and I come back for second time, waiting, you say, make we do. Don't vote for me again. Don't vote for me again. Don't vote for me, good. That is the truth. By all means necessary, you must have electricity. If I don't keep the promise and I come back for second time, don't vote for me. If I don't keep the promise and I come back for second time, don't vote for me. That is the truth. Don't vote for me. Don't vote for me. That is the truth. Don't vote for me. Don't vote for me. That is the truth. If I don't keep the promise and I come back for second time, don't vote for me. whichever way. If I don't keep the promise, whichever way. If I don't keep the promise, whichever way. If I don't keep the promise, don't vote for me. Don't vote for me. Don't vote for me. Don't vote for me. That is the truth. Don't vote for me. Don't vote for me. That is the truth. Don't vote for me. Don't vote for me. That is the truth. Who says so? Who says so? Who says so? B80. Who says so? Tinubu. Who says so? Why your leader? He fulfill him. No. He keep the promise. Not at all. Waiting he say make we do. Don't vote for me. You go vote him. No way. You go vote him. Nigga. Don't vote for me. Don't vote for me. That is the truth. Don't vote for me. Don't vote for me. Don't vote for me. That is the truth. Don't vote for me. Don't vote for me. Don't vote for me. That is the truth. Don't vote for me. Vote like liar. Out. Vote mago mago. Out. Vote GBT. Out. Vote wayo. Out. Vote incompetence. Out. Vote boro boro out. If I don't keep the promise, don't vote for me. Don't vote for me. That is the truth. Don't vote for me. That is the truth.
If I don't keep the promise and I come back for second term, don't vote for me. That's the truth.